Not yet.
Wow, there is quite a lag.
Yeah. And we are live.
Fabulous. Thank you, Nate. Golly. Okay, so that was 25 seconds this time, y'all.
25
Quite
seconds.
a lag before I actually was able to talk to you guys without it cutting me off in the middle. So that's bananas.
That
Wow.
is crazy. Yeah, so Katie and I have been started since last week that I have another window open on my PC and I wait for the stream to become live, even though I can see when Katie pushes the live button over in StreamYard, and 25 seconds. Crazy.
That is crazy. Wow. What a lag. Well, good evening, everybody. I am so glad you're tuning into another fabulous Bling Party. And boy, do Nate and I have some really fun stuff for you all tonight. I'm excited about it. And of course, we've got some big hellos to do. And the first person I see in the chat is our fabulous Poodle, runner of the alleyway. Poodle, what are you selling tonight?
I can tell you exactly what she's selling tonight because she sent me an Instagram message, which I laughed to for quite some time. Let me see if I can find it. She said, "I've received your bath mat for your auction tonight. I believe with the photo of your ankles dripping on it, we can pull in some major hard profits."
That's hilarious. Oh, I love it, Poodle. That's great. Well,
Yep.
that's really good to know.
Thanks, Poodle.
Okay, so everybody get with Poodle if you want some of Nate's merchandise in the alley.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Patricia, bye. Patty Cake, lovely to see you.
Welcome, Patricia. And Randy's here.
Are we live? My Franking Stone is here. Hey, buddy, nice to see you. And we have Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Nice
Hi,
to see
Melanie.
you. Welcome in.
She's asking Poodle, how is the alley?
How is the alley?
And Nettie, big hello to you.
Hi, Nettie. Welcome in. There's Angela. Hi, my sweet Nate. Are we going to gross people up with our loving? Our loving we're being. Yeah, Angela and I are in a real loving phase at the moment.
Yes, they're getting married, in case you don't know.
Yeah, Angela's our moderator. Yeah, Angela's our moderator. What she says goes. She makes all the calls, and she's always right, except when she's wrong.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, we could not do the sales without Angela. She is just fantastic, so we really appreciate it. Let's see, Greg is here.
Hey, Greg, Budstar, welcome in. Nice to see you. Oh, my cousin is here as well, Gay. Hi, Gay.
Hi, Gay.
I forwarded the reel that you make for the sales to Gay, and as I've said in the past, she always seems to like yours. And I sent her a message. Is there anything you like there? What do you think? And she says, which ones are Katie's?
Well, Gay, I take that as the highest compliment. You are a jeweler, you know your things, and Nate has lovely brooches as well. But I do take that as a very big compliment. So thank you. And your package should be on the way. I tell you, the craziest thing has been happening with shipping lately.
Oh, yeah.
So Nate mentioned to me just yesterday that a package of his went all the way to Missouri. It was already in Florida in the Jacksonville Distribution Center coming to me. And it went all the way to Missouri. And now it's headed, I guess, back to Jacksonville. Who knows? I had a customer on our live sales that bought something. And she said, hey, I live in Florida. What happened to my package? And I checked because sometimes, I've been wrong on addresses. And I did put in the correct address, but it had already gone all the way to Denver, where my brother lives, and then eventually made its way back to Florida. So I don't know what's going on with the post office right now, but I tell you, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. So, Gay, I mailed your package, and it is now just leaving the Jacksonville Distribution Center downtown. I don't know. That's bananas.
Oh, is that the one that we were tracking the other day?
Uh-huh. It's now just
but it did say that it was scheduled to actually arrive when we were on the days that we were talking. Wow, that's crazy.
It's scheduled to arrive on time the 13th. We were talking on the 13th, and I could see it had not left Jacksonville, and I'm going, this is crazy. So it will get to you. It's not lost. I've got eyeballs on it, but Tell you, that is just so wacky.
Crazy. Perla.
Hi,
Pearl is precious. Welcome in, Perla. Lovely to see you.
And Nick is here. I was just talking with Nick before the sale on Instagram a little bit. We were voice noting back and forth. And Nick got some fabulous things today at the Antique Mall. So I'm excited to see those in his flat lays. And if you guys don't know, Nick and I started some hashtags over on Instagram. So you can post along with every day of the week. There's a theme like Metal Monday, 10 Tuesday, Sentimental or Thoughtful Thursday, which is like sentimental things. So if you want to join in on that, I will post a schedule of the hashtags and you guys can have fun posting along with us. We're just kind of having fun doing it and curating some fun photos. So if you want to join, that's always neat. Let's see who else is here. Karen.
Welcome in, Karen. Lovely to see you.
And Angela says you were live before you guys could see it.
Really? So does that mean that it was lagging to get to me and not to everyone else?
That's weird.
How long was the difference between it coming on and me saying that it came on, Angie? Can you give us an estimate on that?
Yeah, let us know, because on my end it showed 25 seconds, but I can always open up a window and see too. And this week was Nettie's birthday, and she had a good brunch today to continue the celebration, which I think you should celebrate all month. Go for it.
Happy birthday, Nettie. Happy birthday. Denise, welcome in, Denise. Lovely to see you.
And Lisa's here, letter artist. Welcome, Lisa.
Welcome in, Lisa. Lovely to see you too. Susan's here. Hiya, Susan. Welcome in.
Welcome, Susan. And a big welcome to Maria is here as well.
Ramiro Ramirez. Hi, Maria. I wonder if Presley's there. Hello to you both. And Robin Cormier as well. Hi, Robin. Welcome in.
Hi, Robin. And Dana Grace is here. Welcome, Dana.
Hi, Dana. Welcome. There's Scoop Blaylock, Jeannie Blaylock, Katie's mum. Hi, Jeannie.
Hi, Mom. And Wolves is here as well. I love the sun and moon emojis. Very fun.
Yeah, hi, Wolves. Thanks for coming. Lovely to see you. And Joan Plavier. Hi, Joan.
I'm getting a lovely last name.
I'm getting all the good last names. I've got to say. I'm getting all the good last names. Welcome in, Joan.
Yes, you are. And I think we said hello to Karen. Lena is here. Pug hug.
Hi, Lena, my Cherokee Rose. Welcome. And Babs Mbundo is here as well. Welcome in, Babs.
Ooh, I lost Barbara. Let's see here. She went somewhere. I've lost her. The comments just jumped again like crazy. Okay, here we go. Barbara's here. Welcome, Barbara. And who else am I missing? Helen.
Helen Melchor. Lovely to see you, Helen.
And we have a new name in the chat.
That's not an. Oh no, I've seen that name before, Yatonya.
I've
seen that name before. Welcome in, Yatonya. Gate was jealous that I was chatting with you last week. Yeah, I was.
Katie, yes, packages are going all over the country before being delivered. I don't know why. I mean, that's got to be costing the post office a fortune and gas and all the stuff. I don't understand, but at least, they get to their destination.
How many more hands that parcel has to go through, taking up people's times and their jobs when it doesn't need to? That's crazy to me, I tell you.
So Angela said she sent something here in Illinois to Austin, Texas, and it went to Hawaii. That's nuts, Angela.
That just sounds like gross mismanagement.
Well, the post office has had issues for years. That's not new, but this is just crazy. It's the way the post office can keep up their rates.
During the country. I've been tracking a package on its way to me. It left Colorado, went to California, back to Tulsa. That's Oklahoma. And it's supposedly heading to Washington State. That's just gross mismanagement.
That is crazy. Now, I went to the post office this week because I had to pick up a package that was delivered to me. And, it's always a little slightly frustrating when you order something that is valuable to you, yes, because you ordered it, but monetarily, it's not necessarily the most expensive thing in the world. So I ordered this vintage key advertising display. And of course, that's somewhat valuable, but it's not, like I'm shipping the Hope Diamond across the country, which, by the way, when they shipped the Hope Diamond, there was no tracking. It was just shipped through the mail. That big, expensive diamond, which is crazy. But I went to pick up this package, and of course, I've never in my life picked up a package where I've been quizzed on what was in the package. So the post office guy says, "Can you tell me what's in this?" And I'm like, "Well, that's odd. They never ask." So here I am in the middle of the post office, having to explain that I ordered a vintage luggage key display with the keys on it from an old hardware store. Meanwhile, there's a line a mile long behind me, and the guy's looking at me like I'm insane, because who orders off the internet and has it delivered?
Jones had the same. Jones put a card in for the next state and it never got there. Sherry Winkle, hello all, first time watching live sale. Welcome in, Sherry. How lovely to have you. Everyone's really nice here. Feel free to chat away with us. It's so nice that you joined us tonight.
It is. We're really glad to have all of our new friends in the chat, and a big welcome, of course, to all of our lurkers in the Lurkers Lounge. We're really glad to have you here. And Trojan is tuning in as well.
Yeah, the seersucker coat. Doesn't she look smart?
Yeah,
I love it.
This is a Nate approved outfit.
Yeah, I really love it. I think it looks very English public school to me.
And Angela loves the more casual vibe. Yes, Angela, can you believe it? I'm actually wearing a t-shirt. Isn't that life altering?
Good to see you, Trojan. Welcome in. Colleen, Irish girl. Welcome in, Colleen. Lovely to see you.
Welcome, Colleen. And Anthony Blair is tuning in this evening.
That's a new name to me, I think. Welcome in, Anthony. Welcome, yeah. Hope you have a good night with us.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, who else am I getting here? Kathy Neitholt is tuning in too.
Hi, Kathy. Lovely to see you. Welcome.
My package to you made a beeline to Jacksonville. Looks like you should have it Monday. Ooh, that's exciting, Nick. I'm very anxious to get that package. Nick picked up some incredible brooches for me last week, and I cannot wait to show you all. One of them I'm very excited about because it's a trumpet, and I'll be able to wear it to jazz night.
Yeah, it is Anthony's first time. Welcome in, buddy. And Jenny Mack. Hello, Jenny. That's a new name to me as well. We've got a few new people. That's really cool. Welcome to both of you.
Welcome, welcome. Again, we're really grateful to have all of our new friends in the chat, and we do have a stellar group of folks here. So everybody in the live sale chat's always super friendly. So we're glad to have you. Yeah. But I think we should start off our sale with our first giveaway. And we've got some really fun giveaways tonight. Now, I'm going to do something kind of special. So Nate gave me the giveaway letters tonight, which you guys don't know, but they spell something, which means something to our sale. So by the end of the sale, whoever is still around and has figured out what the giveaway letters mean, if you're the first person to put it in the chat, Nate doesn't know this. I just thought this would be fun. I'm going to send you a giveaway. So we actually have 4 giveaways tonight, but if you can figure out the secret code, play along with us throughout the evening, then I will send you a giveaway. So that's fun.
Jackie Burns Creations. That's new to me as well. Hello, welcome in, Jackie Burns. How lovely to have you with us. And I think, wait a second. Desi's Boho Flamingo. That's a really cool name.
That's a fun name.
That's a cool name. Welcome in, Desi's. And Randy's here as well. Randy Glausklaus is here as well. I saw his name come in. Nice to see you, buddy. And I think Poodle said that one of Jenny Mack was a chat friend of hers. So welcome in, Jenny Mack. Lovely to see you.
Barbara, I did not. Could you put that in the chat again for me? I'd love to know. Oh, you know Jeffrey. Wonderful. Well, Jeffrey will be here in a little while to sell some fabulous jewelry. So stay tuned.
Yvonne Clement. Hi, Yvonne Clement. Welcome in. Yes, I'm new, but I have bought from Tiger before. Cool. So welcome in, Jackie. Your gay says once sent me a stone valued at over $45,000. It made me feel ill until it came.
I'm sure.
I would not sleep. Debbie from Chicago, welcome in. Lovely to see you.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, our first giveaway of the evening is this fabulous 1960s gold bracelet. It is really fun. Now, Nate is going to tell everybody here how to win this bracelet, and it's open to everyone, which is always exciting.
Oh, yeah, we've got lots of newcomers here, which is fantastic. The giveaways are open to everyone to enter into. You do not need to intend to purchase anything throughout the night. We will cover postage to you in the US. We've got new people, and normally I rattle this off, and now I'm stumbling. It's letters of the alphabet. You just need to guess the letter of the alphabet. You can guess as many times as you like, but one letter at a time. Go ahead. Good luck, people.
And be looking for the clues. With each letter, it spells out something tonight that's kind of special to our jewelry sales. And at the end, I'll have everybody guess, and the first one to guess will get another giveaway. So we will have 4 giveaways tonight, which is very exciting. Let's see. I see the letters flying, and I think I already saw it.
Yeah, it has been correctly guessed. Thanks, everyone, for entering. And we're just laughing because it is the letter B, and it was the very first letter that was guessed in the chat, and that goes to Patty Cake, to Patty Wishon. Congratulations, Patty.
Congrats. That
very first gift
coming to you.
Sally is here. Sal, hi Sally, welcome in.
Hi Sally, we're so thrilled to have you here.
Well, Vanessa Bourgeon, welcome. That's a new name. Welcome in.
Welcome, and Lisa's back. We're glad
Lisa.
to have you, Lisa.
Hi, cutie pie. Hi, nice to see you.
Yay! I'm glad, Patricia. That's exciting. Okay, so before we get started with our sale, we've got just a little bit of housekeeping tonight. So if you are new here, here's how the sale will work this evening. If you claim an item from either Nate or me, please send the following information to my email. That's Katie@katiescreations1.com. Don't worry, it's on the screen. Angela will be putting it in throughout the evening for you all if you forget and you need a reminder. There's a couple of pieces of information I will need from you in that email, and that is your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address with zip code, and PayPal email so I can get you an invoice and a shipping quote. All of the items that you're seeing on screen tonight are shipping from Florida. Even though Nate is in New Zealand, don't worry. We are able to automatically combine both purchases. So that works out beautifully for you guys. Also, there is quite a lag tonight, as we've proven from the beginning of the show. So make sure you take a moment and toggle on out of Top Chat. Don't know why that option exists, but do toggle into all messages if you are on a cellular device, and live chat if you are on a computer. Also, with the lag, there is a lot of times that you will see yourself first because you are closest to your own internet. So refreshing throughout the sale, just exiting and coming back in, or setting your playback speed to 2 times and getting fast forwarded will make sure that you are up to date with the feed. Now, speaking of shipping, this week's a little bit different and out of the ordinary for me because I am taking a little trip this week. I'm going for the Antiques Extravaganza in Ohio and traveling up through St. Louis on my way. So I will be gone for about a week. I will be able to get out invoices probably either this evening or tomorrow, but I will not be able to actually mail your packages until I get back on Tuesday of next week. So don't be alarmed if you don't hear from me right away. I'm just traveling. I will try to get out invoices. Shipping is usually pretty standard. It's almost always the same price for all brooches that we mail here in the U.S. And so I'm able to confidently invoice after this sale if you would like me to go ahead and do that. So I will do my best to get everything out as soon as possible, but thank you for understanding while I am on my trip, and hopefully I will come back with some more fun things to sell.
Oh, Vanessa, I'm glad I managed to pronounce your last name right. It doesn't always happen for me. But I saw Smalls came in as well. Welcome in, Smalls. And Ravona Johnson I saw as well. Lovely to see you, Ravona. Welcome in.
Welcome, Ravona and Smalls. We're glad to have you here. And also, yes, if you have ordered in the past and something has changed, it doesn't hurt to send me your information again. Or if it's been a while, it's always nice to have that updated. And my email is right here. Okay, I think that's all the housekeeping for this evening. And we're going to kick things off with a really exciting brooch. Nate has something that I just love. Of course, Nate always has things that I love. But I think this is kind of perfect with fall coming up right now. So I'm excited about this. Angela, this is going to start off at $22 in the chat. And this is measuring 3 inches in size. So it's a really good size. And Nate, I just think this is gorgeous.
Oh, I love this lovely quality rhinestones and this, just such a beautiful quality rhinestone. I love these marquees in this beautiful topaz color. Perfect for fall, autumn coming up. And who doesn't love a leaf brooch? So versatile. This is just, what did we think the date was of this?
You know, I think because of the Aurora Borealis on these round stones that are all prong set right here. Mm-hmm. This has to make this after 1958. That's when they started doing. I would probably say this is 60s or 70s in age. It's gorgeous. Look at all the puddling on the back. Oh, it's just beautiful. And then you've got what I think is so unusual is not only do you have these root beer amber beautiful stones, you've got the yellow. And the yellow you just don't find in brooches. So to me, that really is a winning combination of a design. Now, let's get this on one of our new bags.
Hi. Oh, Sandy. Welcome in, Sandy. How lovely to see you. How's Mr. Ford doing? I hope he's doing well.
I do too.
Oh, I'm glad you picked this one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is such a good purse. Now, we have 3 purses, and last week you guys picked out some names. And we want to introduce you to our fabulous Sophia. Sophia, this is what the name we decided on. You guys voted in the chat. So a big welcome to Sophia. I think she's a great addition. These are our little $14 Amazon clutch purses. And I tell you, these brooches are just so transformed.
Yeah.
These inexpensive purses. They're really great.
The idea is just, who was it who came up with the idea?
I think it was you, Nate.
Was it? Oh, no, it can't have been. It can't have been. He's doing great. Oh, that's fantastic, Sandy. I'm so glad.
That's wonderful. We're really glad.
It does transform. It's so nice. I think it's such a cool idea to be able to pin a brooch on a purse and make it look like a completely different purse. And it was her.
Was it Angela's idea? Well, it was someone's idea, and it was a great idea. Okay, so we're going to get this on one of our vintage postcards. Now, what I love about these brooches is they look great on a handbag. Of course, you can wear them, and I think brooches are becoming even more and more in, which I love because we got to bring back the brooch. They do look really stellar on a hat, but the cool little thing that we do around here is I love sticking them on postcards because they look so cool in a display. You got a little flower frog, your postcard, and then a whole collection of fun vintage brooches. Even the stem on this one has those Aurora Borealises, Nate.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's beautifully designed. It's such a smart brooch. And with fall coming up, this is just perfect to match all those fall colors. It must have been Angela, not Nate.
I think on a jean jacket, this would look really smart for fall. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. And it does look really good on this brown hat. I must say that's a combination.
Noreen Hoffman, nice to see you. Welcome back. How lovely to see you.
Welcome, Noreen.
It looks really nice on that brown band. It looks really smart on that brown band. Yeah.
That's a winning combination in my book, Nate. That is so good. All right, we're going to see who snags this fabulous brooch. This is just really lovely.
Gay at 35. Yeah, we saw your bid at 35, Gay. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it. Let's hope it doesn't take too long to get here and go to California.
Yes, I hope not.
Thanks.
Okay, Thank you. That is headed your way. Poodle says, if you don't want a corsage on your dress, pin it on your purse. I suggest to bride family. Yes. See, I love these whole bridal bouquets people are doing now with brooches, because what a smart idea. Flowers wilt, they die, you can't keep them forever. But a brooch bouquet, you can actually put in your vignettes. You can take the brooches off and wear them. I just think that's so great.
I think bridal bouquets of brooches are fantastic. Please note it was Nate's. I did the extra bit because of the lag to New Zealand.
Good. It was Nate's. That's a beautiful brooch. You'll love that day. Okay. Well, let's see. What do I want to do? I'm getting used to my new office setup. I have completely redone my office, which I posted about over on Instagram. And with that, I'm still not used to how everything is. So I'm reaching in the wrong place, but I'll get used to it. And I really do love it. It's just so life-changing in here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start with this one because it's my favorite. And I think it's just so fantastic. It glows. Spoiler alert. It is 3 1/4 inches. So this guy is pretty big. He is all Austrian crystal, straight out of the 1950s. He's absolutely lovely. This nice. Beautiful brooch is going to start off at $22.
Okay, I'm sure it'll look lovely. I'm sure it will look lovely, Gay.
It will, Gay. Oh, on a brown dress. Yes, that will be wonderful.
This is beautiful. I think this is stunning. And honestly, I think this is stunning.
I love the design of this because it's so well executed. You have these really luscious greens and browns, and then this orange, you guessed it, it glows. I'll show you that in just a minute. And then you have all of these beautiful prong set stones. I love the marquee stones with the rounds, and then you can see the back here, just the way they've done all that open work to let the light in. Let me see if I can shine from behind so you guys can see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look how stunning that brooch is. This is a winner. And then, of course, you've got your beautiful square rivet with the Y back. So you can tell that's totally out of the time period of the 50s, 60s era. And we're going to get a black light on this because, boom. Oh, yeah, look at that. Can you see that glow?
Yeah. Yeah,
that is crazy. The cadmium in this is insane.
That's traffic light orange, yep. neon traffic light orange. That's got a lot of cadmium in it.
Yeah,
it is beautiful. I mean, it is just so beautifully designed, so beautifully executed.
It's stunning.
I get jealous of your brooches when you show them to me, and I felt particularly envious of this one.
I know you really liked this one, Nate, and it is gorgeous. This is on Vanna White, so this is our new little Amazon clutch purse to join the sisters. So we have Betty, Vanna White, and our fabulous Sophia. But I just think this is such a wonderful brooch. This is great for hats because it's a flower, so it kind of works really nicely on almost any hat design that you want to put it on. It's just great. And of course,
Annie P. Welcome in, Annie P. I haven't seen you for ages.
Hi, Annie P. We're glad to have you here. Yeah. Welcome. Okay.
Orange traffic light.
So we have a fabulous little poster.
Do you not have orange traffic lights? Have I said something really foolish? Do you not have orange?
We don't have orange traffic lights. What? We have green, which is go, yellow, which is yield, and then red.
Yeah, yellow is orange.
Yeah, we don't have orange, but we do have orange warning lights, blinking lights.
Yeah, amber, yeah. No, bro. I'm always guaranteed to say something stupid that people won't understand.
So
Oh my God, yellow.
got this fabulous little postcard, but I also think it would work nicely too on this one with the colors. So the colors are here too, which is really lovely. So lots of options for this fabulous brooch. But the neon in this, the glow, man, when I saw this, gosh, that's just crazy cool. Now, one of the things about this brooch that drew me to it was not only its impeccable design, but the Austrian crystal. And you can just tell that this is Austrian crystal because there is a saturation and a color hue in Austrian crystals, a quality there that you just don't see in other brooches.
And you can really pick it out after a while. You can really, really pick out Austrian. Yeah, gay. They don't. Yeah, I know. Crazy, isn't it?
Patricia says, I hate orange cone season. Yes.
You don't have switches on your sockets, your power outlets.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think it's crazy as well.
Nick says yellow means go faster, red means stop, optional.
Optional. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah. I had a music teacher who was colorblind, and I always thought that was really interesting because he couldn't see what color the lights were, but he could see, that the light was illuminated. So he just knew the order that they went, and that's how he drove around town. But it was also really difficult because our music that we played in band was on colored sheets. And I don't know why they did this. It was a band program that was at several schools. So it wasn't one teacher that made up the music. It came from a program and then was sent to all these different schools. And they never really wrote the title of what we were playing on the colored sheet. It was just, we knew that blue was Jaws or, whatever we were playing by the color. And it was really hard for the teacher because he was colorblind. So we would have to go through and number our little sheets for him to know.
Okay. Annie says, I love the way you display things, Katie. You have such great style and class. That's so true.
Thank you, Annie. Well, I always think it's fun to be creative with how you display things. And with the brooches, I find that wearing them on clothing and hats and purses are great. But, you can make them as Christmas tree ornaments, pin them onto belts. You can wear them you can put them on your pillows, use them as curtain tie backs. Just the possibilities with these are endless.
Curtain tie backs. Some electrical outlets can be powered with a switch, but we don't have switches on all sockets. Yeah, all sockets have them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's true. Very interesting. Well, we'll go ahead and start the countdown on our fabulous little Austrian brooch. And I just love this one so much. The dimensionality is great. All prong set stones as well. We'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
See, yeah. Jenny Max says her father couldn't tell the color of traffic lights either.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah. And Angela says, wow, look at that postcard, Katie. Do you remember where to put it back?
That's a good question, Angela. I know Nick has been telling me all week, do the postcard live stream. I will. When I get back, I'm just going to schedule it and we're going to do it. Let's see.
Hi, Noel. Nice to see you. Welcome. I call those orange cones orange weeds. Are you talking about the codes that they put out when they're doing traffic work and stuff? There are so many orange cones in my city as well. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere here.
Everywhere.
It's almost an epidemic in Jacksonville. They can't seem to get stuff fixed.
I tell you, someone who was smart should have gone into the business of making orange cones here, because they're just you'd make a fortune if you manufactured those orange cones.
Well, I was just talking with Mom on the way back. We drove up to St. Simon's today to visit my cousin who is in town. And on the way back, of course, there's all these Bob's Barricades, which is a brand of barricade, those big orange cones. And Mom and I were talking about how, you know, all of the wealthy lived in St. Simon's, Jekyll Island. They had these big homes, and we're like, you know, imagine you're Bob. Like, you start a barricade company and you probably make millions off of these barricades that are literally all over the US. It's just crazy.
Hey, Joe, welcome in, Joe. It's lovely to see you, buddy.
Sandy, thank you so much. That is coming to you for 56, and you're gonna love that brooch because it is a real stunner.
Congratulations. Congratulations. That is such a beautiful brooch.
It really is. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's
see. My husband stole a few orange cones in his day. I didn't steal it, but it was left behind when some people did work on our road. And it was a really large, round, reflective sign that had a big arrow on it. And I hung it on my wall, neck pointing down to my bed, like a sign for people to know where my bed was.
That's hilarious.
It didn't work. But
I love that. So Nate, you never told me this. So now I'm learning that you had some industrial stuff too in your house.
That was that was the only real industrial thing. I don't have it I don't have it anymore.
Well, you know, when you go to antique fairs and you see all those signs that are from highways and roads, obviously some must have been thrown out along the way or replaced or something. But you wonder, where did people get these from? Because most likely they are selling what I would consider to be a stolen sign. Some guy, you know, stole it in the middle of the night, like that episode of that 70s show where there's a street that's called High Street and everybody wants the sign.
Oh, yeah. We have streets with people's names on it here go get sold. And in Australia as well. In Sydney, I lived on Keith Street. And no one could find Keith Street because the sign was always stolen. It was just constantly stolen. And it was a long street as well. Oh, it was a nightmare.
That's hilarious. Okay. Our next brooch is starting off at $45. It is 3 1/4 inches and it is true Victorian. We are really excited to be able to bring this. Nate, I just think this is a winner of a design.
I really like this brooch. I'm finding it harder and harder to find antique brooches. And I think I've got two more, I don't know. I'm finding that they're going so high. And this is so lovely. It's so simple, but so beautiful. What were we thinking in age for this? You know, with the C-class, I know we talked about a lot of dates.
Well, I do believe that this is probably a Victorian sash brooch because of its size and its C-clasp. You can see there. So that means the clasp just kind of hooks over. It doesn't have that safety element. And then you do have this, they call this I think it's a barrel. I can't remember. I looked this up at some stage, but it was a barrel hinge.
Barrel hinge, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's probably that. Now, this could spawn into the early 1900s, but it's definitely an antique pen. It's gorgeous. And that little bit of enamel on this flower in that mauve color is really such a winner.
It is beautiful. It's beautifully designed. It's a non-blingy, but yet quite beautiful and elegant piece.
Well, I really thought that the flowers on this would be so lovely for fall because we're coming up on that sweater weather time that you might want to put something like this on. And really, to be honest, all year round, this is lovely. If you've got a lace top, it's just really quite a statement piece.
I think I've mentioned that before in a live, I think maybe with Patrick a long time about Waikakamukau.
Oh yeah, I just and this on, of course, our latest Sophia, I think is a real winner to me.
Lovely.
This is lovely. And these Victorian brooches, you know, I say this all the time, but these early kind of antique pieces, I don't see a lot of. They're just becoming more difficult to find, especially the ones that are more ornate with all of these beautiful floral motifs. I think it's really lovely. So we'll get this on one of our postcards. And I do have a fabulous piece picked out. Let's see here. I just saw this postcard. Where did you go?
I try, Melanie, and I'm finding that they're just getting out of my reach. I love them too, and I will continue to bring them if I can find them. Honest.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So we have a postcard here from 1901. Happy birthday greetings. So this is for Nettie in the chat that's having a birthday. And we're going to start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait.
I think you went down and then
I can't count to save my soul.
You changed directions mid-countdown.
That's a new one on me. Numbers are hard. Oh man, I was reading Gay's comment while counting down. Oh geez. Okay, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bit end. Oh Lord. Tell you, I'm a hot mess tonight.
That's classic Katie.
That is classic me. You never know what's going to happen. It's a mixed bag around here. We have a street called, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that in Maori, but when you pronounce it, it's like Waikikamuka.
Yeah, Waikikamuka.
That's hilarious.
There's the sold. Oh, there was some furious bidding at the end.
And Sandy, that is headed to you for
Sandy, congratulations. Congratulations, Sandy. I'm so happy you got that. I will try so hard to get these brooches. I really love particularly these big sash brooches. I think there's something so elegant about them. Yeah. Oh, she says, lovely birthday postcard. Thanks, Nettie says.
Oh,
Grady, hey, Gaz is here as well. How you going, Gazza? That's Grady Gruppa Vintage Recordings. Nice to see you, buddy. And Adam, I saw here, and he says, "Well, what's Katie been drinking?"
Actually, all I have tonight is some pumpkin spice coffee. So I have pumpkin spice coffee and water tonight. So, yeah, Katie was trying to make up for. Yes, that's it. We'll go with that. That's what I was going. Yeah. Hi, Ginger. Welcome.
Ginger Mast. Hi, Ginger. Karen. Look at what Karen said.
Karen says, I just heard you were a hot mess tonight and thought I better come in. Oh, Angela, we are helpless without Angela. I mean, I can't count to save my soul. And then I'm going to count up and then count down. And then without Angela, who knows what would go on. Everything.
They have these things called pumpkin spice lattes. Have you ever heard of anything crazier sounding than a pumpkin spice latte?
Yeah, I love spice.
Never heard it. I see it on social media. Never seen it here.
Yeah, pumpkin spice is a big thing within Starbucks culture. I think all of the big coffee chains have their version of it. You can get a pumpkin spice cold brew, which has the foam on top. You can get an iced pumpkin spice. You can get a pumpkin frappuccino, which is like I call those, well, I can't say what I call them live because I think YouTube would demonetize me, but they're just sort of really sugary. I prefer just coffee, but this has a hint of pumpkin. So I take my coffee black, so I don't put a bunch of stuff in it, but I do like this. And I like the pumpkin spice lattes. They are kind of sweet, but they're really delicious.
I don't understand it. I was gobsmacked when I heard about it as well. And people love it, don't they?
They do. When pumpkin spice first came out at Starbucks a few weeks ago, the line, because there's a Starbucks by me, I could see out was down the street. for the pumpkin spice is crazy. Yes, yes, Angela, that's what I call it.
Nick, what do Kiwis drink? Mead?
Um, let's see. I saw a comment from Melanie. She says, I bought a piece of furniture to display my brooches and collections, or I would be bidding on this. Oh, that's nice, Melanie.
Oh, if you're on Instagram or something and you post pictures of that, make sure you tag me and Katie in it. Kumara spice. Oh no, not a Kumara spice latte.
I have had a cumin latte, and it was not my favorite.
She's saying Kumara because Kumara here is like your sweet potatoes there.
Oh, I had a cumin latte.
Oh, I'm not sure I love that.
Oh, it was interesting. Okay, so my next piece is this fabulous jewelry box. It is starting at $18. And I bought this on the world's longest yard sale because it was the most unusual thing I had ever seen. And I just love it. It is probably from the 1950s or so. It's made out of aluminum, which you don't ever see these aluminum ones. I had never seen one, and I see a lot of jewelry boxes. And what I love about this is it says jewels on the top, which is just really fun. It has all of this ornate detail going around. Love the little corners here. And then you've got all of these gorgeous feet. And then when you open it up, it is all velvet, and the velvet is in amazing condition on the inside. So I absolutely love these footed jewelry boxes. One, because they're great storage for all the mini brooches, but they look great in a display in a little vanity or vignette. If you've got a dressing table, this looks awesome. I like to prop these open, and I don't have my necklace right here. Actually, I do. I have a necklace, not the one that I would normally show with this. But
Katie, will you, as usual, be popping in a mystery piece of jewelry in this?
I will. So yeah, you'll be getting the jewelry box plus a mystery piece. But I really love displaying necklaces or some white gloves kind of draped over the side. This isn't really the right necklace for this, but you get the idea. And I just think it's fantastic to put all of your fun treasures inside. This would also make a really lovely gift. If you've got someone that you want to give a brooch to, you can gift it in this gorgeous jewelry box, which is made out of this cast aluminum, which I've just really never seen one of these before. So it's really just quite stunning. Look at the feet. All the rose detailing on that is lovely. Silver toned and really nice condition for its age. It will be an easy shipper. It's lightweight aluminum, which is nice. It's not super heavy, so the shipping will be economical. And of course, you can put all your other little baubles and blings inside, which that doesn't quite work as well. You could also pin some brooches to the top. So we will go ahead and start the countdown on this lovely little jewelry box. And we'll do 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. Doesn't this yellow look really stunning against the black?
Katie.
I'm freaking Nate out, but I'm going to do it.
We have talked about you leaning things forward.
There. See it? Yep. There we go.
Babs, I like sweet potato pie better than pumpkin pie.
I know. Poor Nate. I just freaked him out.
I've never had pumpkin pie. I don't know what it tastes. Do you serve pumpkin pie hot or cold?
Always cold. It's chilled, but usually you get some whipped cream on top. Not normally warm, in my experience, but you only get it around fall time. So I have pumpkin pie just at Thanksgiving. Okay, and Maria Ramirez, that is headed your way. Congratulations. That is yours. You are going to love that, Maria.
Sorry, you missed out on that one, Sandy. We are both always looking for jewelry caskets.
Oh, Yes, Jeffrey helped pick out the jewelry
I feel
casket.
neglected.
Yes, Jeffrey's here.
Where's
and
my
he's
space? Oh,
Yep, there
there's
you
it.
are.
I'm coming up very soon.
Yep, I'm gonna switch spots with him so he can bring
Oh,
some
now?
of his. Yes, if you're
Oh.
ready. Are you ready? Do
Okay.
you want me to sell one more thing?
No. Here
Okay.
we go.
We're gonna do a little swapperoo, and Jeffrey's got some fabulous things
Did
for
you
you
post a
Okay.
picture of this back here?
Go.
over
You
on.
know I have here. You
Yeah.
guys see what he has here? I do have
Some
here.
people serve it warm. Really, I've never seen
I
that,
have
Nick.
heard. I
Have
heard
you?
That, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
But to be
Oh,
honest,
you like it warm as well. Jeannie Mac likes it warm too.
but to be honest, I don't like pumpkin pie. I
That
Hey,
is
Jeffrey.
one of my favorite desserts.
don't like it. It's like.
I
Anyways,
do prefer a cobbler though.
I'm
Oh.
a big fan of a like a shoe cobbler or
No. Well, I like my
with
cobbler.
you. I love cobbler.
Like a warm berry cobbler with apple cobbler, or like with ice cream.
A la mode.
Yeah.
Every day, all the I love hot and cold in my mouth at the same time. No, really, it's like a sensory experience. You
It
don't know
is
what you're
fun.
getting. It's just like, ooh, everything. Well, that was loud.
How are you going, Jeffrey?
How am I going?
Yeah.
I was here all day. I barely left the house, but this is my social activity of the evening, of the day. But yeah, I just learned actually yesterday that you are a day forward in New
Yeah.
Zealand. I was completely oblivious.
Yeah, it's Sunday. It's Sunday at about it's almost 5 o'clock, I think. No, is it? No, wait a second. It's almost 3 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday.
Where's your little? Oh, it's in here.
Oh, my ring sizer, yes.
I've got to measure. Let's put the woman on the ring. This is a beautiful Art Nouveau ring. It is. Now, if you got a small finger, some of you do. 5.5. Is that correct?
Let me double check. I'm sure it's right. Yeah, that is 5.5. That ring size.
At last.
There's your accoutrement.
Accoutrement. Oh, oui. Now, this I think is silver, right? Oh, yes, it's marked sterling.
And I can polish it up for whoever gets it. If they want it polished, let me know.
If you want a polished Art Nouveau, go for it.
And here's the little ring.
Look how beautiful. Oh, yeah, let me put it on this special piece of wood. Everything looks better on wood. So, Art Nouveau lady. Marked sterling. Absolutely beautiful. And we're going to start this at $25. But I love how flowy it is. Of course, Art Nouveau has that stylistic approach to it. Very flowy. Here's the back. Oh boy. And hot take. I think I prefer Art Nouveau over Art Deco. And Katie's definitely a Deco person.
I'm
more.
a Deco all the way. The lines are just so sexy. But I do like Art Deco. Beautiful.
You and your shapes.
Yeah,
You're so attracted.
linear shapes.
Yeah, so we're at 25 with Nettie. This is marked sterling. If you happen to,
Here's
maybe
a little gal you can put it on.
look at my little pinky, I could put it on.
You could.
Here comes the pinky. That would be
That's
perfect
beautiful.
for tea time. Pinkies are always out during tea time, so you can always have it on display. You could actually walk around anytime with your pinky out like this.
Show off your ring because it's gorgeous.
What ring? Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
walk around with your pinky out?
5.5 size Trojan? Really? What? What is this now? What is this Trojan business? Is she talking about something that's latex?
No. Trojan is a person in our chat.
Oh,
Trojan for you. Yes, Troy.
I thought this was very strange, but I was like, we'll go with it if that's what you want to talk about. But Art Nouveau, 5.5 size Trojan or whatever.
Could go a whole nother direction after hours.
I mean, I didn't think they were sized like that anyway. Just like small, medium, large kind of thing.
Right. I think it's just regular and large, but I don't know.
Oh. Or like I don't mean it, but like maybe they have like Asian.
Oh, that's okay. We
I'm
need
joking.
to sell the ring.
I'm joking. I just had to do it. Which is the thing is I really have a thing for Asians, so you know, that means nothing to me. Well, okay, get back on the ring. Back on this ring. Yeah, this isn't the podcast. I know I'm down a rabbit hole of things. Okay. Art Nouveau ring goes on your pinky. We're going to start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count up. Yeah.
I counted up.
I heard you in here. You were.
I was backwards.
Oh, shoot. There we go. I got it. You got it for $25. Oh my gosh. What a deal.
Who got that one?
Nettie.
Well, Nettie, I bet that's your birthday.
Little
present to
Nettie
yourself.
pot. You ever use one of those Nettie pots? You shove the
Yes.
water up your nose, out the other.
That is a very odd experience.
Yeah, it is actually. I'll admit.
There, you just write it on my paper there
Oh, yeah. I forgot to do that.
on the bottom.
This next ring, everyone better pull their fingers out on this one. So if you're hiding your fingers in your pants, pull them out. Some of you might. You might be putting them in your pocket so you don't buy anything. Let's just take it that way. That could be the reason why. But how does this paper work, Katie?
Okay, so we have the buyer's name goes here.
Where does my thing go?
So
This is the next thing, so get excited.
here, just write it.
What is this called, Nate? Citrine or did I make that up?
No, I think it's citrine. Nate, are you there?
It looks like a citrine, but you probably need to put it on the tester to be an absolutely 100%.
The tester. So
Um,
YouTube name goes here.
Nettie
The item goes here.
ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But put Art Nouveau so we know which one.
Nouveau
Okay. And
Price.
then right here, the price goes.
25.
Mm-hmm. That's all we need to know.
Okay, so we think it's citrine, but what we do know,
We tested that one.
we did actually. We
Yeah.
used your little metal device and stuck it. This is marked 925. Here you go. So beautiful filigree, all adorning the sides. This will make any finger a showstopper. So if you have ugly fingers, this will instantly upgrade you. So we're gonna measure this now because it's useful. 7.5. That is a very adaptable size. Very, very good size for a finger, I suppose. What is the universal finger size out there? Do we know?
I don't know. Now I'm between a 7.5 or 8. Nate, what are you?
I think my wedding finger's an 11, and my pinky's a 9.
And you're a 9, aren't you, Jeffrey?
I am an 8.5.
8.5.
For all who want to know. Actually, is it an 8.5? I think we had determined that.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, what do I want to start at? I'm starting this one out at $30. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 I do say.
I've got craggy old paws now, Nick. I used to have nice hands, but no longer.
Oh, you were a hand model, weren't you? Oh, I thought you were. Where did I hear that from?
Someone is lying to you.
Okay. All right then. So beautiful citrine. Citrine. So you might need to measure your fingers if you haven't done that recently. Very important.
And you can just do that with your basic clothing measuring tape.
Look at this. It doesn't even fit on my ring. This is a beautiful ring. Don't let life pass you by whenever it's so fleeting. You have to grab it by the pinky. Grab it by the middle finger if it fits. This finger could barely fits on my, if I threw it in the,
Would it fit on this?
Nick.
Would it fit-
Nick.
I love sterling rings. They're really great gifts.
My foot size. I'm not going to say what my foot size is.
I guess foot rings never took off. Or is that a thing?
There is toe rings.
Toe ring, not foot rings. That'd be a
Foot
bracelet
rings.
for
That
your.
would be an ankle. Well,
That'd be a. I don't know what that would be. I don't think it's a good idea. But these are the most dainty
you
fingers
ever
I've
have
ever
those?
seen.
Well, you may have, but in the
I
90s,
think I'm blushing a bit.
they had those adjustable toe rings.
Adjustable toe rings.
Yes, and they were sold at like gift shops, and you could buy them. They had like dolphins and things on them. I had one. They were uncomfortable to wear.
No, I wasn't a person at that point in life. I mean, I existed. I just wasn't aware
Toe
of
ring
anything.
Wear.
Okay, we're starting the countdown. We're starting at 20 seconds. Oh dear. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are pounding at that keyboard like someone who's very angry and writing a bad Amazon review.
No, I'm a very loud typer because I have to have my hands, my face about an inch from the keyboard because my eyesight's really strange at the moment. I've had surgery on one eye and I have really good vision, and I have really poor vision in the other, and I have to actually use the eye that's got really poor vision, and I have to come down, so I'm a little bit stompy.
So you're like an inch away from the keyboard, like pounding it out.
Yeah, and when I'm watching the screen, I'm probably about 6 inches from the screen to be able to focus on it properly.
Okay, Katie's leaving the room for some reason.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize it was so loud.
Well, it was exciting. It was a whole event. So, unfortunately, Sandy 4, you're just after. Oh no, but Jenny Mac, you got it for 31. You really did.
Great buy.
That was a very good thing. You did a very good thing. Now let me write this down. I'm actually going to show the next 2 rings for the next sale, which isn't next week, right? You're skipping.
That's right.
Okay, skippity doo dah. So this is Jenny Mac, Jenny, me, Citrine. It's so quiet here without Louie.
His big fingers are heavy. Jesus, Nick.
This is
I'm
heavy.
just blushing here.
Yeah, well. Okay, so these are the rings coming up next year or next week or the week after next.
Yes.
In a fortnight.
Did we determine that this was ruby?
Was it ruby or garnet? We'll test it and let you guys know, but I believe it's garnet or ruby.
Isn't that something special? Good. Okay, so this one will be available the week after next, and this one.
Oh, I love that with the marcasites and the onyx.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And I am running out of rings, so if you're waiting around for a rainy day, don't. So, okay, that's the 2 that I'm bringing next week, or the week after next. Louie is at the babysitter, or the doggy sit, the sitter for dogs.
Doggy city.
Sit.
My dog sitter, my neighbor is watching Louie this time, so Louie's being exceptionally quiet because she's not here.
It's so nice, so nice.
Well, yeah, Louie the last couple of days has been inconsolable. She's been barky.
Get out of there! Oh, it's stuck.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
You don't have to jam it on there.
That's what she said.
Mm.
Okay, so it's just beyond whatever this means, almost like 10, something like that. That's a big one. Like, you got to have a carrot for a finger at that point. It probably fits me.
Yep, that's beautiful.
Stick it on me.
I bet that's garnet.
Stick it in there. Oh, it fits. Even the
Oh,
biggest
that's-
finger of all.
That's lovely.
That's the one where my knuckle is like protruding from my. Oh shoot! Oh no, I got it.
Okay, I was gonna say you can use some dish.
Yeah, like they do with those ducks, with the BP oil spill. Could you? And this one is like 6.5 and something change or whatever that means. So you've got options.
You got lots of options. Well, thank you, Jeffrey.
Yep.
for
There we
bringing
go.
Your special box.
I brought my trinkets and dinkets.
All right.
Wow, you look all special. I didn't even realize.
I know.
Bye, Jeffrey.
All right. So thanks, everyone. Well, the 2 people that were participating
Yep.
in my festivities.
We'll get you invoiced when we return.
Did she pay from last week?
Yep, we got it all taken care of.
Okay, fantastic.
Oh wait, I don't know. That's a you.
You're a you question. Okay, let me
Yeah.
go get my thing,
Yeah.
and we're gonna yell at somebody that didn't.
No.
Then I'm going to yell at somebody.
You
that
can
didn't.
email. Okay.
I might yell on screen.
Okay.
No, I won't.
It's probably some technical
Okay, so bye,
issues.
Nate.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
All righty. Thank you guys so much. That was fun. And I am still getting used to this setup over here. All right, so let me get organized again. Thank you guys. Those sold. And these are for next week. Great. All right, Nate, let's see what we've got next. And I was not monitoring the comments, but I'm sure there was quite a few lovely comments here while I was over on the other side. Only if the cards were organized. I know.
If only those cards were organized.
Yeah,
If
the
only.
Ohio Antique Extravaganza is where we're headed. Okay, let's see. We've got, I really love this brooch, Nate. When Nate got this in, this was one of the ones that I was almost certain that it was something special. I said, Nate, this brooch is too good. So we've actually been kind of hanging on to this for a while because we wanted to do some research on it. And I just really loved having it around because it was so beautiful. And I wore this last week on the show. So it's finally time for our fabulous little pineapple friend. And this is starting off at $40.
Okay, I'll say it now. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's 40. I'm sorry. It's $40. I'm sorry.
Do not apologize, Nate. This is really bad.
I'm going to because I feel bad that it does, but it's the most beautiful brooch. I chased this brooch. I would not let this brooch go, and so ended up paying a bit. And I might have to keep it, but that's cool. I can't remember the measurements on it. I'm sorry, Katie. I did write it down here, and
That's okay. It's 1.5 inches in size, so it's a very good size.
Is it 1.5? Wait a second. We talked about this a while ago. When you say 1.5 inches, do you mean top to bottom or side to side?
Top to bottom.
1.5 inches to top to bottom. Cold.
Yep. It's a really good size. And I mean, this is all glass, this middle part. And we have a secret. Yes, we do. Get ready. It glows. Can you see at the top a little bit? It glows green, and so does this fabulous middle part.
It is so unusual. We found one, I think, online.
That was listed as Juliana.
I can't remember. But it's a really beautiful, sort of regal, royal-looking brooch. And I may have to be keeping it. So that's cool.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys, this is a really good brooch. Now, I cannot confirm that it's Juliana, but when we were looking online, we did find one similar that was listed as Juliana, which if you know anything about Juliana, it's incredible jewelry. This is all prong set. You've got these beautiful lilacs, which just unfortunately are not showing up on camera. These beautiful dark purples, and then these fuchsia pinks, all glass with this kind of tutti frutti design.
We refer to this as the pineapple brooch. I've had it a while, and we refer to it as the pineapple brooch. What does it look like to you? It sort of looks like a pineapple to me, but I don't know. It looks like one of Queen Elizabeth's jewels to me. That's what it looks like. I think it's just so beautiful.
It is, and look at the size of these prongs on this big piece of glass. I mean, it is just such a statement of a brooch. Yeah, let me light it from behind, Nick. That's actually a really stellar idea here, so that you guys can see it a little bit better.
Okay.
It's really not showing up.
Yeah, the light's a little bit too bright, isn't it?
Yeah, I just there. Let me see if I take away some of the light, what this will do. We're gonna try some things. I don't know that that's helping either because we got a little bit of shadow. But here's what the back looks like. So you've got your safety clasp here, and then this is all open, all glass. Look at the facets on that, Nate.
It's a beautiful stone. It's Roxanne. Welcome in. How lovely to see you.
I do believe this is 50s, Nate, don't you?
We think it's 50s. It looks like a whopping great ametrine. That's what it looks like to me. And that's a type of quartz that is half crystal, half amethyst, and half citrine. And it gives me that vibe. You're going to put my picture behind it.
It's beautiful.
I love this. I love this brooch. I think it is an absolute showstopper.
Yeah, it's really quite a whopper, and it's just absolutely insanely gorgeous. And you don't see a lot of these lavenders, purples, and fuchsia pinks all together. So the color combination is quite unusual.
It's got a checkerboard back cut on it. Yeah, it does. Brooch, yeah.
And it's so large that it's quite fabulous. It doesn't really fit all the way on the postcard, so I'm just going to hold it up on Sophia here for you guys. But we'll start the countdown at 16. Wait, what in the world? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And the stone is solid glass in the middle, from what I can tell.
Kay thinks it doesn't. What do you think it is, Kay?
Yeah, if you don't think it's glass, what is it? It's definitely not plastic. It's super cold to the touch. It is absolutely insane. This brooch is gorgeous.
We could give it a test out. It could turn out to be a crystal of some sort. That would be cool.
I'm definitely spiced tonight. Yes, Patricia. I can't count at all, apparently.
Yeah, it could be an ametrine. And if it is, that's fantastic. Noelle, thank you so very much.
Noelle, that is headed your way. You are going to adore that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece. Congratulations.
That's a stunner. Oh, I love that one. I'm kind of sad to see it go, but it's going to.
Yeah, me too.
Makes me feel good. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh. All right, let's do this fabulous little bug. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me for gorgeous bug brooches, and I was very lucky on the yard sale to find some from one of my favorite brooch sellers. He is so nice to work with, and he gets some incredible quality. This is 1.5 inches, and I love this because it's a little bee. He could be whatever you want him to be, but I really think he's a little bee.
And says I'm selling off our wedding jewelry, but did I miss that lag? Said Jenny Mack. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, Jenny. I'm not sure if you're lagging. I didn't see that you bid. I didn't see that you bid on it. Sorry, but if you did and I can't see it, but if you're lagging, what are the things you do? You drag the little red line right across to the very end. You put the speed up to ×2 and it catches up and then that stops. Or you refresh the page and that can help you out with the lag.
Yeah, we know there's a bit of a lag. To be or not to be? Yes, that is the question, Gay. Whether it is noblest in the mind. Okay, so this gorgeous piece is going to start off at $25. It's got to be for this fabulous bug. And you just don't see a lot of these older bug brooches with all of these rhinestones prong set like this. And I was just really tickled to get this on the yard sale because I know a lot of you guys have been asking for them with Halloween coming up and fall, and just wonderful little brooches you don't see very often. This one is gold tone. It is mid-century, and it has just some great design to it. What I love is this pink cabochon for its, I'm guessing that's considered its face or eye. And then you have these beautiful purples with this kind of bubblegum pink design. So it's a really fabulous little guy, and he's just adorable. I would wear him on a hat. He's so fun and funky on a little hat, or you can wear him on your lapel, which honestly, he looks really great with seersuckers. You could wear him for summer. You could wear him throughout fall. He's kind of versatile, and he's just dang adorable. I love him. So let me see. We'll get him on Vanna White and see how this looks. These little bee brooches are so darn cute. And of course, his little colors. Look at him. He shows up so well. He's really fun. We'll test him for glow. I don't believe he glows, but you know, stranger. Oh, he does. He glows a green. Can you see that, Nate?
Let me see it.
Can you see?
Oh yeah, that comes across really strong.
Yep, he
That
glows
comes
a
across
green.
very strong.
So he's definitely glowy. Yeah,
All of a sudden, a minute went by. Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry that happened. I'm not sure what's done that. I hope you're up to date with us now.
I hope so, Jenny. I'm really sorry you experienced that. That's not fun.
You both need some mug poodle in the alley if you want anything. I heard Nate doesn't really put out. I put out like a broken candy machine, Patricia. I tell you.
Okay. Well, we are going to go ahead and start the countdown on our little bee. And boy, do I have the most perfect postcard for him. This is one of my favorite little sweet ladies. She's heartiest congratulations. She's early from 1900 something. And this was sent to Sylvester Melbourne in somewhere. I can't read what that says, but there it is. A little happy bee with our heartiest congratulations. And I just love this so much. Really unusual colorway. And of course, with that cabochon, that's just everything in the purple and the bubble gum. Such a good combination. Okay, we are going to start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Really fabulous little guy. I agree, Lisa. He looks really smart on the white. And this postcard, Maria, is just fantastic. It complements the brooch. Sometimes, you know, you get postcards that look good, and then other times you get real winners, and this one's a winning combination. I'm just so happy with this.
Oh, there's the sold.
All right. Let's see who snags this. Yay!
Oh, congratulations, Kay. That's lovely. That was one of the ones that she said she really liked from the promo.
Good, Gay. I'm glad you got that. Then that is really quite a great brooch.
He puts his back out. I have put my back out on the odd occasion.
Okay.
Alley teaser, it's a bath mat.
Ooh. Oh, we've got a set. Yes, we love sets around here. And now I'm going to say this set might be a clue with our giveaways tonight. So if you remember at the beginning of the show, we have a special giveaway.
Oh, Katie, no, I think you're painting a too obvious picture if you say that.
Yeah, I'm just saying this might be a clue, but I'm not going to say any more.
you might not be able to say.
I might have just spoiled it. I don't know. We'll see. I just thought about that. This might be more obvious.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I think if you say that, I'm gonna have to change the numbers because the letters, because everyone's gonna know what
Well,
it
now you
is.
said letters, so that just. Well, anyway, here we are, folks. We've got a set for you. It is a signed set, and this fabulous set is starting off at 26. And by the way, hats off, big round of applause to our new Bob. The other Bob has retired and gone to greener pastures. And now we have our fabulous new Bob paired with Mr. Clippy over here doing great work. Okay. Nick would like to solve the puzzle, please.
Stop. I think you've given it away. If you say what I think you're going to say, Annie, don't ever stop flirting with me.
Yeah.
Don't
Hi,
ever stop.
Ava Life Vlog. We're glad to have you.
Ava, welcome. Welcome in. Nice to see you.
This is a great set, Nate. I think the design has sort of this shimmery mermaid effect, which I love.
I love the different that there's clear rhinestones and there are the sort of smoky gray rhinestones as well, which I think gives it a really sophisticated look. The sort of fish scale effect. This to me is just dead 80s, absolutely dead 1980s. I absolutely love it. Great. I'm glad that you are good. Cece, hi. How nice to see you.
This is a really fabulous brooch because it can be worn so many ways, which I just love. I mean, this as a Christmas tree ornament would be fabulous, but of course, pinned at the collar is lovely. And then Gay, who's in the chat, she talked a lot about clip-on earrings and some fun things that we can do with them.
Thank
And
you.
know,
Ava. Thanks, Ava. That's kind of you to subscribe. If you are not subscribed to Katie, please subscribe to Katie. They look so smart. I think they really look smart.
They look really smart on. And these, of course, as Gay mentioned the other week, because they are clip-ons, a lot of times we often think, oh, we can't do anything with clip-ons. We can't wear them. Yes, we can. We can wear them on our collar, so they make little fun points on a collar. But if you have a ring, this nifty little trick is fabulous. You just slip it on over the ring, and now you have the most wonderful cocktail ring to pair with your brooch. So you can wear your brooch and the ring all together and have a really fantastic set. This set is signed, and this is the marking on the back. It is BSK. BSK brooches were made by three guys. Benny, Steinbeck, and Kozlow of New York. They founded the company in the late 1940s, I think around 1948 to be exact. And they were around till about 1970. And then, of course, I think the company got changed. But yes, it has a very 80s look to me. But I honestly think, Nate, with the name, it could be a little bit earlier.
Right. When do you think?
I think prior 1970s, because
really?
Yeah, I think this is probably 60s because I don't think BSK was around through the 80s.
Oh, really? I thought this really screamed 80s to me. I didn't realize that they had closed by then. So it's considerably earlier than I thought.
Yeah, it's a really great, beautiful set. And of course, you're getting the set, which is quite a quality thing. So I love this so much. Let me get this on one of our little fun purses.
Gay said that she's actually designed the ring that would take
Oh, that's fabulous, Gay. I can't wait to see it. Okay, let's get this. Oh, yeah, this is so fun. Look at this on Betty with our little earrings, which we love. Wow. That's a combination. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yeah, I was thinking mid to late 60s, Lisa, too. That kind of makes sense to me, but I could be completely wrong.
Oh, William is here. Billy boy, William
Hi,
Yoga.
William.
Hey, buddy, nice to see you.
We're glad to have you.
Angela and I making babies.
That is sold, and that is going to CC Rojas for 26.
Oh, thank you so much, Cece. I'm sure you'll love it. I thought it was a really beautiful set. I thought it was really nice, really smart, really elegant. So I'm sure you'll love it.
Yeah, I think that is a fabulous winner. The design is just so beautiful, and this is the kind of brooch that just goes with everything. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. It's a good travel brooch. I'm always looking for good travel brooches because, when I travel, I don't want to bring a whole lot of jewelry with me. So having one or two pieces that can mix and match with everything I'm wearing is really nice. Okay, let's see. We've got just one more brooch before our next giveaway. And let's see. Oh, let's do this one. I really love this piece because the saturation of blue is amazing. It is almost the color of the Hope Diamond, which I just love. It's that real good saturated blue. This is 2 inches in size, and it is straight out of the 50s, my favorite era of brooches. And it is starting off at $22, and it is in absolutely fantastic condition. That is just such a deep, saturated, almost kind of cobalty blue, wouldn't you say, Nate?
Yeah, it's a lovely combination of blues. It's like a Swiss blue topaz around the outside, a London blue topaz of the marquise. The middle stone is actually reading a little bit different on screen than the marquise. It's actually flashing a bit more of a teal color. Is that how it is in real life?
It is more of a blue, like the outside, but depending on the light you catch it in, see, it does have a little bit of that tealy color, which is gorgeous.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
It really is. And I see a lot of blue brooches, but this deep kind of saturation of blue.
Nice. There's a new name, Jennifer. Welcome in, Jennifer.
Jennifer
Torrios. I don't know if I've said that right. Welcome in. That's new name. Lovely to see you. And Ava Life Vlog, welcome in as well. So nice to have new. Oh, Nick, dude, Nick is really having a lend to me tonight.
Oh yes, no. We love the Symphony of Rivets thing. I think you're worried that we don't like it, but the Symphony of Rivets is fabulous.
I think he's having a lend. That's funny.
No, I love it. I think it's a great phrase. So this is on our Vanna White little Amazon clutch purse. Look at the stones because they really show up on this white so beautifully.
It looks so wintry.
I know. See, I just think this is perfect for winter coming up. Really lovely, but of course you can wear it all throughout the year. And it is silver toned, which you don't find too many silver tone brooches. I see more gold tone than I do silver tone in the vintage era. It has the Symphony of Rivets and the Y back. I love these rivets because they're a great way to date brooches, but I also just can't believe the sheer volume of work that goes into these things.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that each one of these little pieces had to be individually riveted on is just crazy to me because that's a lot of work.
It's a huge amount of work. It's an enormous amount of work for a piece of costume jewelry.
And look at all the prongs on the blue stones too.
Yeah.
Really good quality. You like the stones to be prong set because you know that they're not going to fall out. When you get some of these stones that are just glued in, they're more likely to come off. So we'll get this on our postcard from 1947 of St. Augustine, Florida, and we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and mid-end. I realized I was counting a little bit fast there, and we've got a lag. So,
My Gay's son, Jesus, my cousin Gay, her son Gordon has just come in. Hey, Gordon, buddy.
hi, Gordon.
Hi, Gordon. Oh, Gordon is a great dude. He's listening in. Hey, buddy. Nice that you're here.
We're glad
that's
to
so
have
cool.
you, Gordon.
Oh, he's such a cool guy. He's such a nice guy. Hey, Gordon.
All right, and that is sold, I believe. I'm going to wait for Angela. And let's see, that is sold to Gay for $35. That's excellent, Gay. You're going to love that brooch. It's really beautiful. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. Let's see, what do I do with this? Ah, perfect. So our mid-show giveaway is a fun one because my grandmother goes down to the retirement center sales that they have where she lives.
I think Gay was actually bidding on that for Gordon, and he's really excited that he won.
Yay!
Oh, fantastic,
Yay.
Buddy. Oh,
Should-
that's so cool. If everyone can say hi to Gordon for me, he is such a nice guy.
Should I send that to Gay, Nate? Well, we'll work that out after the sale.
Yeah, send that to Gay. That's fantastic.
That's so good, Gordon. You're going to love that.
Dana says, I may have taken a brief nap. Welcome back.
Okay, welcome. My grandmother goes to the Cypress Village where she lives, retirement center sales, and gets little fabulous fun things for me. And she got this adorable cat necklace that wiggles. She was so proud of it. And I'm bringing it as a giveaway because I thought it was just kind of adorable and cheery. And this is our new Blanche. So say hello to our new Blanche. Old Blanche, unfortunately, has gone into retirement. So we have a new fabulous Blanche. And this is our giveaway. So Nate, what can people do to win this?
Okay, so we've got lots of new people here. I'll explain it. I'll try and do it a little bit better than the first time. Our giveaways are open to everybody. It's a thank you for you spending your time with us. We know there's lots of things to do. There are other channels to watch. So we really appreciate you spending your time with us. It's letters of the alphabet, as you know. All you need to do is guess the correct letter. You can guess as many times as you like, but one letter at a time. We will cover postage if you are not purchasing anything. You don't need to be a purchaser to enter the giveaway. Good luck.
Good luck, friends. All right, we're going to see who guesses this. And do keep in mind that this is part of our fun clues tonight that we're doing. These letters do spell out something, and at the end of the sale, I will have you all guess. The first person to guess will win our fourth giveaway, which we don't normally do.
Well, Gordon says hi to everybody.
Hi, Gordon. All right, there's our fun little cat. He's just adorable. I love him. Let's see if we've got anyone who guessed the letter correctly.
I actually okay. I think I found it. I'm going to go back up to the top just to make sure.
I'm double checking. I see it. Quite a few in a row, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we better double check that.
Okay, it goes to my baby mama, Helen Melchor. It is letter S for sugar. Congratulations. Thanks to everyone who entered into the giveaway. There's one more at the end of the night. And if you've come in late, please be aware that Katie will be doing invoicing perhaps after the sale or tomorrow, but items will not be able to be mailed out until the Tuesday, the 24th of September at the earliest. That is, if the invoices are paid, and we apologize for that inconvenience, but she is about to go away to, is it Indianapolis that you're going away to?
It's close. I'm going to the Ohio Antique Extravaganza in spring.
Right.
Yeah. So I will.
So we appreciate your patience in that. Did I see Steel Whisper in here? I think I did. Hi, Whisper.
Hi,
How lovely to
Whisper.
see you. Deborah Meyer. I think.
Hi, Deborah.
been here before. I'm pretty sure Deborah's been here before. Well, welcome in. But Jane Bramlett is a new name to me. Welcome in, Jane. Lovely to have new people.
Skip-Bo is a fun game. I haven't played that in years. That's exciting, Steele.
Patsy M, welcome in as well. It's nice to see you too.
Nice to see you too, Patsy. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do here?
What is Skip-Bo? I don't know what Skip-Bo is.
Skip-Bo's a really fun game, and I don't remember all the rules of it. But it's a board game, but it's very, very fun. It's with numbers and dice, I think, right? It's been so long since I've played, but it's great. Okay, so this next brooch is 2 inches in size, and it has the most lovely fall colors. So I was very excited about this, and it has the skinniest, most beautiful set of stones I have ever seen. I just love these marquees on this. It's starting off at $22, and oh gosh, it's just a winner in my book.
That is so unusual with those long, thin marquees and those sprays, this almost daisy-like configuration of those, and those rhinestones, and those must be Austrian. They just...
Yeah, they have that sparkle, don't they, Nate?
They absolutely have to be. Jenny says, say hi to my alma mater, Wittenberg in Springfield, Ohio. Hi to Wittenberg in Springfield.
I sure will, Jenny. That's exciting. My neighbor who's watching Louie he lived in Springfield for a while. And so he was telling me about his house, and he lived in this mid-century house that's since sold. But I've got to go by and visit it when I'm there for him and take some pictures. Oh, this looks really fabulous on Sophia. And I'm always going the wrong way because of the camera. I like to get it right in that point. But look at those amber root beer colored marquee stones. I mean, they are just lovely. This looks like an Italian tile in the design.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, doesn't it?
See that. See, they are reading to me to have sort of flashes of a sort of an orangey red.
Yeah, they do. They have a little bit of flash. Yeah. And I love the dimensionality of it. I mean, the way that it sticks up and it just has that gorgeous 3D effect.
That's so unusual, so beautifully designed. I take care of my sorority girls still here. You know, we see sororities and fraternities obviously on American TV, but that's not here where I am. Yeah. No, I don't think I've ever heard. I'm not gays here. I don't think I've ever heard of a sorority or a fraternity here where I am.
Really? That's so interesting. Yeah, they're very big here. And of course, now I think they've changed a lot from when my mom was in sorority. She says that she's noticed it's changed a lot to more kind of gossip girl type stuff. But she loved her time in sorority.
Can you put it on your hat, please?
Yes, I sure can. Oh, yeah. On this hat.
Oh, wow.
And that is a fact.
That looks really smart.
Yeah, that's a winner. And you can tilt it at a little jaunty angle. And then, of course, on your lapel, it's just kind of perfect on a lapel, to be honest, with its points and its design. This is not signed. I wish it was, because it's incredible quality. It is beautiful with the gold back. Yeah, I just really love it.
As far as I know, guys, sorority is when these young ladies are in college, which is what we would call university. I think they may live in a single house, and it's like a club or a clique, and the male version is a fraternity. I know it's quite a foreign concept to me as well, but I see it come up in American television quite often.
Yes, and with a sorority, not everyone can just join. You have to go through a process called rushing. So you are rushed to a sorority. So you pick the house that you want to go to. You do a meet and greet, and then the sisters of the sorority all vote on whether or not you can pledge to become a member, and then you pledge the sorority, and then if you're in, they have a certain number of rooms inside of the house, and I think when you first start, you don't get to move in, but then as people move out, you get to move in, and they have a president of the sorority. They do all kinds of philanthropic type work. They have dinner together, that kind of thing. If you're in a fraternity, it's the same sort of process, but with guys. And, you know, there's all kinds of things that you do around campus and there's a lot of partying.
A lot of partying. What are some of the things you have in New Zealand that we don't have besides universal health care?
Yes, I wonder.
A super clean environment, reasonably stable government.
Hard-boiled eggs.
No, yeah, you can't buy a hard-boiled egg in the supermarket here. It's clean and green, and people are really kind and really nice here.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start the countdown on this fabulous boat. Just look at the sparkle on that guy. Man, that live, that is beautiful. We're going to start here at 20, 19, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And but then, yes, we don't have meat pies here. That is not a thing. We have chicken pot pie. You can get empanadas because we are sort of a melting pot of various cultures. But meat pies, not so much of a thing here.
Meat pies are a huge thing. They're an absolutely enormous thing here.
So what's your favorite meat pie, Nate?
Oh, it's you know, I found a really good place that's quite close to me that does really unusual and interesting meat pies. But you can go into any service station at 2 o'clock in the morning and pick up a steak and cheese pie that's absolutely delicious.
Nate loves pre-shredded cheese. Into the spreading lies in the chat.
Yeah, we have almost, that's right, Gay. We have almost no sweet pies. It would be quite unusual to get it. No, it's not unusual. You get a few, but if you say pie here, someone's thinking it's going to be a steak pie, not a sweet pie. And Nate does not like pre-shredded cheese.
Yes, it's unnatural, according to Nate.
Yeah, we do have casseroles. We do have casseroles. I cook a chicken casserole, chicken and apricot casserole.
But you probably don't have the casseroles we have here. So we have a lot of, you know, casseroles with Velveeta cheese and
those absolutely inhuman concoctions that people post on Instagram where they put all of that stuff in a tinfoil thing, like chips and cheese from a can and more cheese from another questionable source and they bake it. Our casseroles are not quite like that.
Yes, the casseroles that we have at Thanksgiving time that I look forward to is we have a sweet potato casserole, which has a lot of butter in it and sweet potatoes, and then you put crushed up sugar and pecans on top with marshmallows. That's one casserole.
It's not a casserole.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that's not a casserole. You might call that a casserole, but that's not a
casserole. And then you bake that, and then I love green bean casserole, which has green beans and cream of mushroom soup, and then it has French's fried onions from the little package that you put on top and bake that. I love that.
See, Gay says, "Oh my God, Katie, that's not a casserole. That's so not a casserole."
And then Frito pie. Oh man, which is sort of like a casserole. It's Frito pie's got Fritos on the bottom, and then chili and other things baked on top. That's good too. That's a Southern thing. I don't know, Kathy. We will see.
This is doing my head in, mate.
Yes, anything cooked in a casserole dish is a casserole here. So anything in a 9x12 pan is considered a casserole.
If you made a lasagna in that pan, it wouldn't be considered a casserole, would it? It'd be considered a lasagna.
Yeah. Yes. Hot dish. Yes. A hot dish. That's what we call it. So lasagna is its own thing. That's not considered a casserole, even though it's baked in a casserole dish. That's not what we.
Oh, but you just, if I could bring the court back to
Yes,
your
true,
previous statement,
true.
could the stenographer please read Katie's last statement? Because I'm sure she said anything in a casserole dish.
I did, but I should have clarified. Yeah, lasagna is not considered a casserole, but there's tuna noodle casserole, which is not really honestly my favorite, but it has tuna and noodles and like cream of mushroom soup all mixed together. That's a very popular Southern thing. And then we also have broccoli casserole, which is broccoli mixed with Velveeta cheese. Ooh. Yeah.
It sounds like you're mixing a lot of vegetables with a cheese and calling it a casserole. I'm just saying. No hate.
That's the American way.
There's no hate here. No, there's no hate here. But here, a casserole is a meat, chicken or beef or lamb that's braised and then long, slow cooked at a very, very low temperature with some vegetables, carrots and potatoes and onions. That's what we would.
Yeah. No, not here. Anything with a can of Campbell's cream of something soup is a casserole. And in fact, on the side of Campbell's soup, they have a casserole recipe. That's just the way here.
Jenny Mac said, making me hungry and I just ate. Babs.
True.
Hey, Babs. I don't know did I say hello to you? I'm sorry if I
have
missed you out, Barbara. And Frida is here.
Patricia. I'm from the South, so, I grew up going to lots of church potlucks, and so potlucks meant lots of casseroles and pies and sweet tea, and that's my American upbringing. But, of course, yes, that's not all Americans as a whole, but, I will say we are big on the cheese. Okay.
Frida's here. Frida Fairweather is here.
Hi,
Frida.
Yeah, okay. Complete meal. A casserole is always nice when you were really busy. You'd either throw everything in the crock pot and have it ready, or you'd have the casserole.
Yeah, that's not casserole, mate. That's meat cooked with vegetables around in the pan. It's cooked for like 8 hours in a slow cooker.
See, we don't have time for that. I'm saying as a generalization, of course, there are people that have time for that, but a lot of people just 45 minutes in the oven.
We've just had Angela stop waffling on in the form of time for a giveaway, which is, I think, code for get a wriggle on.
Okay, so this next piece is 7.5 inches in size. It is a fabulous blue bracelet that Nate has, and I love this. It's got different colored stones in it, which I just adore. And it is starting off at $20, friends, and it is absolutely amazing.
They are reading the same color.
Yep. So there's just a little color change stones here where someone has replaced, I believe, these stones, but every one of the other stones, are the same color. So these are a little bit more greenish blue.
Is it part of the design where the second the second of each stone next to the large stone is a different color, but all of the other ones?
That's probably part of the design.
Yeah, I don't think it's replacements. I think that's the design.
Yeah, now that I see it's very uniform. This is gorgeous, and it does have a tongue and box clasp. Let me just show that to you. So it has your basic tongue and box clasp. And I love when bracelets put this little extra detail here where you press it and it opens. And on this, they could have just done plain metal, but they chose to put another stone there. So it just really blends in with the bracelet. It's gorgeous, guys.
It's a nice touch on a bracelet. So, Nate, what do you eat when you come to the US? I can't wait to go back to the US. Gay says she's cooking a rolled roast in the oven. Smells like it. Gay is a fantastic cook. I tell you, people, Gay is just an amazing cook. So much better than me. Speaking of waffles, do you have those in New Zealand? Chicken and waffles aren't a thing here. Not a thing here. I'm not sure if I've ever eaten a waffle, to be honest.
It is Nate. You haven't. It's 7.5, Jenny. So, and I have small-ish wrists, and it fits me really beautifully. So
This
it's
is this has some really beautiful quality rhinestones in it. This one, such
it
lovely saturation of color.
Let me get this on so I can show you what it's like on my wrist. I find that 7.5 is really the perfect bracelet size. My mom makes a lot of hand beaded bracelets, and when she asks people for their size, they are always most likely a 7.5. And this fits my wrist just beautifully. So you can see how lovely this is with my blue on my blazer. It's a really stunning combination, and it's so easy to wear. I love these bracelets that feel like they're not even there, but they add so much sparkle and style. What would you wear this with, Nate? Because it's really just such a great
I
color.
don't know. You could formal this up big time, but I think it would look really pretty with the denim jacket. Now, someone's asking about your details. Angela has just put you an email address in. Frida Fairweather can't find your address. So if you email Katie, Frida, I'm sure she'll be able to supply that with you.
Yes.
Yeah, there's less sugar in here. We make great chocolate, Nick. We make chocolate that's as good as Swiss chocolate.
Ooh, I would love to see that. And we've got this fabulous puddling on the back of this. I love the gradient of stones on this when you've got these big stones going from medium to small out from the center. It just makes for a really stunning design that's classic and elegant. Really great. But we'll start the countdown. I do see.
That's a new name as well. And is it Navi? Navi, could you please send your details to the address that Dear Angela's Vintage has put on into the chat? It is, I can't see where it is in comparison to your bid. It's a little bit further down. It's a little bit further down. If you could look for that and send your details, your name, your YouTube name, your email address that's associated with your PayPal account, and your address so that postage can be worked out.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And our Bernadette did such a wonderful job showcasing this beautiful bracelet. She is our great little bracelet helper. Let's see. Oh my God, I have to be careful when I'm eating on cam with him so he doesn't judge me. Biscuits are sweet and savory in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think your biscuits are like my scones. I think similar to our scones, savory scones.
Yeah, because we put a lot of butter and things on biscuits. Now you do have jelly, but it's usually, just your basic Smucker's jelly you can get. But our scones are sweet, so we would typically have a traditional English scone, like a blueberry, cinnamon sugar, apricot, something of that nature.
See, we would have a cheese scone and put jam on it. So
yeah, so we would probably not have that, but with the scones, you can do clotted cream or jam, which is obviously English, but they do serve that a lot of tea houses here.
Oh, Karen, thank you for popping that in the chat. Thank you very much.
Took me ages to work out biscuits with gravy. Yes, so we love a good buttery biscuit slathered in usually sausage gravy. And you make a roux, and then you put the sausage in there with a lot of pepper and seasonings. Ooh, that's delicious.
They're not quite the same texture as your biscuits. I'd like to try your biscuits. Yeah, I think. Oh, that sounds vaguely erotic, and I didn't mean it to be. but I'd like to try American
Biscuit. Yeah. My dad makes a really good biscuit from scratch. He does all the dough for it, and they're just fabulous.
Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Noel. You're going to love that. It's a really lovely piece. Lovely, lovely rhinestones. Big rhinestones, too.
Okay. Let's do something fun. I'm going to mix things up a little bit. I have this brooch that I got on the yard sale, and I really loved it because I thought it reminded me of the Queen of England. It was just sort of fun. And I love all things that are figural. And this is a neat little figural brooch. It's a crown. It has a lot of various colors in it. It is 1 3/4 inches in size. It is going to start off at $22. Now, I don't know, to be honest with you, what era it's from. It does have a slight glow to it, but this is really unique. You have all of these faux pearls with these teardrop aurora borealis. You've got some yellows, some light blues, pinks, purples, and then that beautiful saturated cobalt with all of those baguettes and rounds on the bottom. And I just thought this was a really, really interesting prong set brooch. Let me show you the back of it. It does have puddling. And then here, when I flash the black light on it, the top stone, if you can see, the top stone in the crown does glow. So it's kind of perfect. Yes, a crown for King Charles. And it's silver toned, and I just thought this would look really fun on a blazer, on a hat. If you're going out for tea, you want something a little bit fancy. If you have a granddaughter or grandson that would have fun wearing something like this on a sash, it would be great for Halloween. Kind of the possibilities with this are endless. Also, you know, I talk about this a lot with brooches, but you can loop a necklace through there, and this on a chain would be really cool, or on a velvet choker. If you wanted to pin this around a little velvet choker and wear it, that
it would go with so many things as well. That there's so many colors there. It would go with so many blouses, shirts, or jackets, or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's just stunning. And then you've got the pearls, and it's a really just different brooch. So I don't see these a lot. Hello, my jewelry addiction. Welcome.
Hi, my jewelry addiction. I don't know my jewelry addiction's name. I'm sorry. But I'm sure that she knows Jason Adams, which is this really lovely guy who's got a channel on YouTube. Excuse me. And if you're not subscribe to Jason Adams, you simply must subscribe to Jason Adams. And I know that my jewelry addiction has a really cool jewelry channel as well that sells jewelry. So please follow her. I'm sorry I can't remember your name. I have been told what it is. Sorry. But she's got a great channel, has great sales.
So yes, definitely tune into my jewelry addiction.
Sorry, Tanya. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, look, Trojan knew. It's Tanya. Karen.
Tanya, wonderful.
I'm sorry, I didn't remember that. She has great sales. I lurk in her sales. Lots of people that I don't know. So I sort of quite shyly sit back in her sales, but she has great stuff. Great stuff. Honestly, you're welcome. You have wonderful stock. Oh, and Willie Joe's here as well.
Hi, Willie. Welcome.
Hi, Willie Joe. Nice to see you.
I want to start hanging out with Katie, so I need a brooch on a velvet ribbon. Yes, I think put a brooch on a velvet ribbon and be fabulous. Why not? So this is the East Room of the White House, and it's not quite the palace in England, but we can pretend it's Buckingham. And we're going to go ahead and start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Helen has never eaten biscuits and gravy. I don't know how that's possible.
Neither me. But I did see someone say, look, there's Jason's a channel, and just above that, Angela has put Tanya's in as well. Please subscribe to both of them. I've seen Tanya's sales. Great stuff. Jason is just like the coolest guy ever. Seriously, Jason is such a cool, nice guy. Like me, he loves gemstones and jewelry, and yeah, please subscribe.
I've gotta get that.
Oh, Navi, thank you so much, Navi. Navi says that they have sent you a email. Thank you so much.
Navi,
and that goes to the letter artist. That goes to Lisa. Fantastic.
Lisa, that is headed your way. You're not going to be disappointed. That is gorgeous. Thank you, Navi. I will look out for that email. Okay. Oh,
yeah, I love it too, Patricia. Patty, he is so knowledgeable. He is really knowledgeable. I'm considering doing the same courses that he's done.
I would love to meet Nate in person, Annie. Nate and I talk all the time, but Nate being in New Zealand, that's a little bit of a harder trip to do and schedule and plan since I care for my grandmother. He lives in New Zealand, obviously, and I'm here in the States, but that is something that I really want to focus on doing next year. Nate, I would just love to come see you, and gosh, a lifetime.
And right after Annie's comment is Karen's comment, and Karen has met me in real life. I was lucky enough to host Karen and her partner for dinner when they were in the country, and that was just such a treat. That was honestly such a treat to be able to cook for Karen.
Well, and of course, Nate's steak is just the best.
RNL Carver, nice to see you. Welcome in.
Welcome, RNL. We're glad to have you here tonight.
I met Nate in person. He's such a gorgeous. He's not. Don't be fibbing. Don't put your fibbing trousers on, Karen. He's not gorgeous.
Fibbing trousers. Nate, you are gorgeous, and you know it. Stop that nonsense. Okay, this next brooch is 1¼ inches, and when I say symphony of rivets, I mean a symphony of rivets. This brooch is insane. And starting out at $22. Here's the front, but wait for the back. There are rivets on rivets on rivets.
Yeah.
Look at this, Nate. This is insane.
Rivets on steroids on this particular one. Thank you. I'm so glad you say that my steak was so good. I do pride myself on my steak, and I don't like to be prideful, as you know. But I'm so glad you liked it so much.
Nate even started me on the recipe, and I make it all the time.
I find this quite unusual because I do not often find this sort of gray green rhinestone. I don't see it very often. I think it's a really smart, chic sort of a color. The combination with the clear rhinestones, and these are beautiful quality rhinestones as well. Just such beautiful quality rhinestones. This is a really sophisticated look, I think. This was one that I sort of was a bit unsure about whether I wanted to sell or not. But I can't. I just can't keep everything. I want to keep everything, but I just can't. And I rate this one quite highly because I just think that's such a sophisticated combination of colors.
It really is. And this Starburst effect out of the 50s is one of my absolute favorites. But I particularly love when they layer all the rhinestones. So on this one, what makes this so cool is you've got metal design here, which is a whole nother layer with all of these beautiful clear rhinestones. Then you have this outer layer, and then even tucked down here, all of these details. Yeah. Then an inner layer, and then one big stone in the middle. And on the back, you've got all this going on, so you can see all the different rivets and layers and designs. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And for winter time coming up, this would be a really good snowflake brooch. But because it's Starbursts, you could totally wear this, with anything. I think it's really great.
It's more a clear, like a really crystal clear rhinestone and a gray rhinestone that has flashes of a sort of a pale greenish tone.
Yeah.
Is that what you'd say, Katie?
Yeah, exactly what I would say. And it's just hard to describe because on camera it's reading a little bit more green, but it's this beautiful, lovely smoky gray color with
Maybe
the
grey green. Yeah.
vibrant clear. I mean, it's gorgeous. So we'll start the countdown. Patsy M is at 25, at 20, 19, 18, 6, wait, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. This is our postcard from 1951 from the Brunswick Hotel out of Pennsylvania. Really cool postcard.
That's actually showing up really beautifully. That's another one that when you look at it, the quality of those crystals is just that head and shoulders above the regular, isn't it?
Yeah. I know we're not going to be able to, Angela, but thank you. And I do want you to know your card dividers are not, they haven't gone, unnoticed or not appreciated. It's just, I haven't had time. Okay. And we're going to see who gets that. Noreen, that is coming to you.
Noreen, thank you so much. You are going to love that one. When you get it in person, it's such a beautiful piece. Such a sophisticated color combination. I'm sure you're going to love it.
Yeah. It is a fabulous little brooch, Noreen. You are going to adore that. Okay. How about a necklace? Let's switch it up and do some things. I've got this lovely necklace, and it is Brutalist. Now, I love Brutalist style jewelry because, again, I'm a sucker for all those angular, cool lines. And this is a pendant straight probably out of the 50s, 60s. And I put a chain on it. So the chain that's on here did not come with the pendant, but the chain is vintage. It's Avon. So it's good quality chain. And then you are getting the fabulous little Brutalist pendant, which has sort of this coral effect that I just love. It's starting off at $15 in the chat, and you will get the necklace with it, the chain, and it is 20 inches. So it's a really good length for just about everybody. And let me get this on Blanche. You can see it. It's in this gorgeous gold color. And I absolutely love this design. I think with a white button-up shirt, this would look so classy.
I tell you, this is going to come back and really hard. This modernism, this brutalism, I predict, and I would like to go on record here, I predict this is coming back hard. I just think it's incredible. Annie? What did Annie just do?
Annie says, start your New Zealand trip. Oh
my God, Annie.
That's so nice of you. Thank you.
You sweetheart. I don't think we've ever had a super chat before.
I think this is possibly our first one. I could be wrong.
It is.
Amazing, Annie.
Annie, you sweetheart. I can't believe it. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to get my mobile phone out, and I'm going to take a photograph of the screen because we've not had a super chat before.
That is so kind, Annie.
Oh, Annie, you sweetheart. You sweetheart. Poodle needs to close the alley down and get some sleep.
Okay, Poodle, get your last alleyway deals in before Poodle goes.
Sleep well. Oh, Annie, you are such a sweetheart.
Oh, that is so kind. I want to meet Nate too. Nate is the absolute best.
Oh, don't make a grown man cry. It's not pretty.
So let's see. Noreen Hoffman is at 15. And what I love about this is you've got these little pieces. I don't know if this is going to show up, but can you see right here? You have these little flat, shiny gold pieces mixed with all this texture. It's really, really beautiful. I mean, this pendant is stunning. And then let me show you the back of it. So it is great. Not signed. I don't know who made it, but it's clearly a brutalist piece. It's just stunning. So we will start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 13, 12,
Okay,
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bed in, friends, for this fabulous little pendant.
Yeah, the swatches of bath mat come with a small vial of bath water. I'm value adding, Nick.
Gay, that is so kind, but you
No,
can.
don't, Gay, don't.
Yeah, it's okay. We do appreciate you, Gay. That is very kind. All right, and
Annie Gay is actually my cousin. She
and
lives
of course,
here.
Gay, I would love to meet you too.
She lives here in New Zealand. She does, yeah. Oh, Gay, you don't need to do that. So I think we've got a sold. Oh, Jenny says her mum had a piece like that.
That is so cool, Jenny.
Yeah.
That is neat.
Yeah. Annie Gay's my real life cousin. We've known each other all my life. She's a wonderful human being, artist, creator, designer, everything, absolutely everything. Gay is so talented, jeweler, teacher. Yeah,
I'm very excited, Gay. Hopefully, I'll get there next year. That would be amazing.
Gay's invited you to stay out.
Oh, that is so kind, Gay. I would love to see your studio and to meet you and get to do all those wonderful things. All right, Noreen, that is coming to you. You are grabbing that beautiful necklace and you will love it.
Congratulations.
All right, we have just a few more things before our last giveaway. And this next one is something quite special because I've never seen a brooch like this before. It is starting off at $22. It is 3 inches in size, silver tone. Now, Nate, we've sold a few of these before, but never in this bar form.
Never. This is the first time I've ever seen one of these crystal cluster brooches in anything but a round form. And this is a bar, and not only is it a bar that the ends of each of these crystals is topped off with a AB, an Aurora Borealis rhinestone, which is another thing that I don't think I've seen before either.
No, I've never seen this bar pin. First of all, I never seen the bar pin, but you often don't see a lot of these Aurora Borealis crystals with the little rhinestones on the end. That makes that a little bit harder to find. And then you've got the prong set as well. So this is quite a unique piece. And I love this because I don't have the right shirt for it today. But what I would do is wear this up at the collar because I think this would be stunning for Christmas, winter, right on a collar of like a velvet dress that comes up to the neck.
You could wear it, I suppose, as a barrette as well if you were a bit tricky.
Oh, yeah. I don't have the right hair. My hair is very short. But if you have the right hair,
it's little faceted crystal beads, and you often see them in rounds. They're not always, but they're most often capped off at the end with a little flat piece of metal, but these have got Aurora Borealis beads. It's quite unusual for what it is. And these clear crystals, the rhinestones, they just sparkle out so much light. It would look great on a pocket topper for a tuxedo. It would look very cool.
It would look wonderful.
For a tie bar, yeah. It's a little bit more unusual than the sort of regular of this type that you see. Patricia Wishon says Nate or Katie's, but this is one of my ones.
Mm-hmm. And Nick, I did see your question. So I am driving to St. Louis I'm going to spend a few days in St. Louis. I've got some family up there that I'm excited to see. My aunt is 94 years old, so I'm going to visit her. And also, of course, my favorite band, Sub Radio. They are playing at the Duck Room. I had to get tickets the minute they said they were playing there. That's the famous lounge where Chuck Berry played, who was such an influence on early rock and roll music and music history in general. So I'm very excited to see them at the Duck Room, which is Blueberry Hill in the Delmar Loop. It's a whole thing. I'm very excited. So I'm going to go do that and then drive from there, which is like 4 hours, to the Springfield Extravaganza. So yep, it will be quite the trip, but I'm excited for it. Okay. So we'll start the countdown on this. This is what this looks like. Oh, I could get this on a little postcard here for you. And this is a good size. Nice big size here. There's a truck going on outside that's beeping.
I think I can hear a backing, reversing sign.
It's 12:16 a.m. here in the States. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, we're running late, aren't we?
Yeah. So even a dogwood, great postcard for this.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, so we will start the countdown. And here we are at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So Nick, I will message you about our travel plans, and we'll see if we can make something happen on the way up. That would be really cool. I would love that. And only 9:17 here in
Arizona.
All right. And I see that I love this postcard too. I think it's really cool. Love the little dog. It's so fun. All right. And that is sold. We'll see who gets that. This is a really unusual brooch.
Adam, buddy, I bought another ring very similar to the one that you got from me in a sale, and I don't know if you were there or not. Maybe you were there and it was the wrong size. But if you're interested in more stuff like that, get in touch with me.
All right. Jenny Mack, that is headed your way.
Jenny, thank you so much, Jenny. That's your first purchase with us. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're going to love it. It's a really beautiful brooch.
It really is. That is quite the stunner. Okay, now I've got an Austrian crystal brooch up next. It's 2 inches in size. It is marked made in Austria, which I love. And this one I picked up on the yard sale as well from my brooch buddy. And this is starting off at $22. It is all Austrian crystal with these gorgeous silver leaves, beautiful gray Aurora Borealis stones with these almost golden sun yellow orangey color stones. And then you have the marked made in Austria right here. So I don't know that that's going to show up, but it is right there. And this is just really pretty for fall. I thought the colors were absolutely spectacular in this. And the sparkle, I mean, we got paparazzi going on over here.
Yeah, it's very sparkly. In fact, when you hold it back to your lapel, when it's that sort of distance from, and you move it, that is almost like the maximum reflection on those stones. They're just such beautiful quality.
They are. And that Aurora Borealis is everything. I'm going to double check because I think, no, these do not glow, but actually, yes, the bottom one, I take that back. See, that bottom one glows just a little bit.
Right.
We do have some cadmium in it, but I think let's get that right. On Sophia, this looks just really spectacular for the fall. And that paparazzi effect is crazy amazing.
They sort of, the grayish ones look like old mine cut diamonds. The sparkle on these are insane.
Yeah, really insane. And you don't find a lot of these Austrian crystal brooches. When I do find them, I like to pick them up, especially when you have the beautiful leaf details that kind of weave in and out. I'll show you the back. Now, I think that this is probably 50s, 60s, somewhere in there, just based on age. And then the Aurora Borealis stones, they're a little bit later.
It
in the
almost looks
50s.
like a buffalo.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can actually see that now. Oh, that's
Mm.
crazy, Jenny. I would never have seen that unless you'd said it.
Oh, I know. I never would have noticed that. But look at the detail on the leaves. That is so pretty. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end, friends.
Oh, who's going to get this? This is a real stunner.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, Helen calls me Nathaniel. Have you eaten buffalo? No, I've never eaten buffalo. I've eaten crocodile. I've eaten snake. I've eaten kangaroo.
Snake. Ooh, no.
I've eaten snake. I've eaten kangaroo. I've eaten balut, fertilizer.
Didn't you eat ants or crickets?
Yes, I've eaten crickets. I've eaten a lot of crickets. Ants I've eaten, and they're not very nice. I've eaten a scorpion.
Was it chocolate covered or just plain?
It was in a sugar cane. It was like in hard candy.
Oh,
on a lollipop.
All right, Dana, that is headed to you for 28. You're gonna love that. That is such a good growth.
You are gonna love that. What a score, Dana. What a score. Congratulations.
What a score.
Buffalo
this
is
is a
nasty.
fun one.
Yeah, I find kangaroos like that as well. In your opinion, is Austrian the best? Yeah, for rhinestones, maybe not for brooches in total, but other brooch companies use Austrian crystals. So Austrian crystals, and in my opinion, I don't want to put words into your mouth, Katie. Austrian crystals, best quality. Jewelry made with Austrian crystals are the best qualities.
It is, and it's highly sought after. You'll find big name companies that are well known, like Giuliano, Weiss, Kramer, Eisenberg. They all use some of the best Austrian crystal because they knew it was the good quality and it had really some of the best sparkles. So, yes, I agree with you, Nate, on that.
Why is that not poisonous? Annie, I don't, I've thought about that, and I think probably most likely that the scorpions are milked beforehand. They milk scorpions for anti-venom, and that's probably why they're not poisonous. Also, a lot of the snakes, people say, well, name a poisonous snake. Katie, name a poisonous snake. No, not poisonous. Name me another poisonous snake.
Why are rattlesnakes not poisonous? If you get bit by one, you can die.
Because to say something's poisonous is to say that if you were to ingest it, if you were to eat it, you'd become sick. Rattlesnakes are venomous. So
okay. I see the difference. Copperheads, cobras.
No, I think that's right. Colleen knows it's venomous. I think there are two snakes that are actually poisonous, and one of them's a grass snake and one of them's something else. They're venomous, not poisonous.
I do not like snakes. I think they are just the most disgusting creatures. I am more terrified of spiders than I think I am of snakes. But I had the most horrible dream of a yellow snake the other night, and I woke up in a sweat. It was terrible. They're just gross to me. But we did have a snake when I was in middle school. Our science teacher had a snake. He was not venomous, of course. His name was Simeon, which was hilarious because that actually means monkey. So she did that on purpose. One day it got loose out of its tank. Somebody left the lid off. I don't know. And we were in English class when the snake was found because it was crawling up somebody's desk. and that was pandemonium. Kids were screaming. It was a whole thing.
Karen says, I'd rather eat my last favorite food for the rest of my life than eat snake. And
Yes.
Dana Grace says, I'd rather encounter a snake than a bird any day.
Oh, see, I don't have any issues with birds. They can come anywhere near me, but yeah, no.
Oh, Lisa said I had a snake on my porch step the other day, like it was a milk snake. We don't have snakes here, so I really don't know that fear of snakes. No snakes, no crocodiles, no alligators, no poisonous spiders. We've got two poisonous spiders, Gay, and no scorpions.
Oh, I would have freaked out. That box would have been so far gone. I don't even care if it had vintage in it. I would have chucked that thing. I had a spider crawl up my leg when I was driving, and I was with a friend, and I almost wrecked the car. That was how bad of a freak out I had. And my friend was in the car saying, Katie, you cannot wreck this car. You cannot wreck this car. You got to pull over. You got to pull over. And I'm just freaking out completely. It was awful.
Oh, yeah. And Australia is full of things that'll bite you. Full of things that will bite you and or poison you. Australia is brutal.
I could not live in Australia. I'm sorry, Nate. I know you lived there and you loved it, but no, not for me. I will visit and then I will kindly return to my hopefully spider-free home. Lots of rattlesnakes in California. Yes. Yeah, very scary.
What have we got up next? What's our next offering?
So we have a Coro brooch up next, which is 3 inches in size. And it is starting off at $14. And it's really lovely. And I do have it upside down. I'm sorry, Nate. Here we go. Let me get that
I like Coro designs. I think they had some people designing for them that really tapped into the style and design of the time. I think this brooch really speaks for its time, and I think that's something Coro did really, really well. And this is a gold tone piece. I think this is 80s. I'm thinking this is 80s, possibly early 90s. Marked Coro. It's a really structurally beautiful piece. Very much a mark of its time, and I think I've always heard that about antiques. You buy the best of the time of when it's made, when it really speaks for the era, the taste, the styles of that particular time. Oh, Gay has to go.
Bye, Gay.
I'll talk to you soon, sweetheart.
Thank you, Gay. Here's the Coro mark on the back. And Coro was founded in 1901, 1902. It was officially established in 1911 in Rhode Island, and then they made brooches in 1943. That's when they started the Coro name. It closed, I believe, in 1992. But the cool thing about Coro is Albert Weiss, who we know and love, that made all those fabulous brooches. He got all of his training from Coro. He worked for Coro, so obviously they made some of the best designs, and I think it's really lovely. You have just such a great design here. So we're going to kind of speed around this because I see Angela's asking how many brooches are left, and it is late.
Just a couple, Ange. Honestly, Willie Joe, I've seen those pictures of those fields of spiders in Australia. Nick, we broke off. We broke off from Australia, I don't know how many millions of years ago, and we just happened to not have anything. No snakes in New Zealand, no snakes in Ireland, no snakes in Antarctica, and I think those are the only places on the planet that have no snakes.
That's good. Okay, well, we're going to start the countdown on this gorgeous Coro piece at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
I think it's a thistle. I wouldn't call it a thistle. Maybe a tulip.
Oh, yeah, tulip or a rose.
Tulip or a rose, I'm not sure. But if you see a thistle, then it's a thistle.
The stones, Annie, are clear. They are the most beautiful clear with gold. And then you have all of that open work on the side of the gold. My camera just does not read very well. There is one stone up at the top, if you can see, that has a little bit of glue.
Maybe a poppy. Yeah, maybe a poppy.
I forgot to mention this, and I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Someone glued this top stone back in, and depending on what light you get it in, there's a little discoloration, but you don't notice it when you're wearing it because you can see the rest is just perfect.
Oh, and Annie, sorry, we should have said that right at the
Yeah,
beginning. And if
I'm
you want
sorry,
to
Annie.
retract that $15 bid, I totally understand. We should have actually mentioned that.
I just forgot I had a note here and I didn't see it, so I'm sorry. But we'll finish the countdown at 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Dana says that she was vacuuming my car once at those self-service washes, and a mouse ran out of the hose into my car. See, now I'm not afraid of mice. I had actually a neighbor friend that had a rat. His name was Sunflower, and she would walk to campus with the rat in the back of her hooded jacket. And Sunflower was smart. Sunflower could count money. It would bring tissues if you would pretend to cry. It could play basketball. Rats are really smart. It was fascinating.
Stop! It would bring tissues if you pretended to cry.
Yep. If you did this and you kind of sobbed, the rat would go get tissues and bring it to you. It was crazy.
That is absolutely, that's crazy. Yep. Helen said she had to catch a wolf spider the other day and show it to the boys when they came home. What did they think about it? I bet they loved it. I bet they loved it.
When I was a kid, there was a wolf spider in the upstairs closet. And my brother, of course, being my brother, got it and shoved it and threw it at me. And that scared me. I was like, no, get that thing away from me. Okay.
We just have another couple of pieces, and we will speed up. We should be speeding up as well. We know how late it is for you people.
It is, and I have to get up super early tomorrow. Okay, this next brooch is 2 inches in size. It is starting off at $22 in the chat, and it is this fabulous clear oval brooch, and that's what I loved about it. It was oval, it's clear, and it has just the most sparkly Austrian rhinestones. There's the back. As far as era, I'm not 100% sure on this, but definitely vintage. And I like that it was round because at the collar, it's kind of perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tilted at a beautiful jaunty angle. And then, of course, on a hat, that is just a stunning combination.
I love this one. I think this is just so elegant.
I do too. So we will get this on Betty. Poor Betty, man, she's just not getting a lot of wear. Let me tell you, we got some new gals in town that are fabulous. All right, we will count this down at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Jaunty is a good word.
Jaunty, yeah. That is jaunty.
I love it. And actually, I don't see anybody for that one, so I'm sorry, Angela. I probably just confused you.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. That's a really pretty piece. Maybe bring that back again.
Yeah, I will bring that back. Okay. And then my last stunner for the evening.
Do I have a couple left?
Yes, you have 2 left. I'm just finishing this out while I'm on this page.
Yep. No worries.
Okay, so this is 1.5 inches in size. It is for this really beautiful aqua blue and Aurora Borealis 1960s brooch. It's just one of these wonderful little round brooches, which I love. It is kind of this aqua color, aqua teal. It is starting off at 18, all prong set with the gorgeous Aurora Borealis double looped. These I just love because they look so great on a little collar. You can put them.
They're so subtle, and I see this brooch often. I see this brooch when I'm shopping quite often, and it comes in a variety of different color ranges. This is particularly pretty. this sort of clear rhinestone with this sort of turquoise type stone. But you see these are many, many different colors, and they're so elegant. Really, really elegant.
And you don't normally see this though with this aqua color, which is what drew me to it.
Yeah.
And then you've got that beautiful square rivet on the back, which just makes this so much better. The double circles is great. And on a hat, it's just sort of killer on a hat. Okay, so let me get this on a postcard, and then we will count this down. Put this on our fabulous postcard from St. Louis, actually. That's cool. St. Louis. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12. Yes, Annie, you'll email me. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. Very turquoise in color, yes.
Yeah, beautiful turquoise stones.
Beautiful color.
Who is?
And we'll see. We'll wait for Angela Sold. And I see the bid end. I believe that is going to Lisa, letter artist. Congratulations, Lisa. That is headed your way. That is a really good brooch. All righty. Fantastic.
It's a letter artist. That's Lisa. Fantastic. That's a great buy. I love those brooches.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's really spectacular. Okay, now up next we have this gorgeous brooch, which is starting off at 18, which honestly is a really good price for this. It is 3 1/4 inches, and it is enormous, Nate.
This is the last of a number of these brooches that I bought. This sort of Disney castle. It is enormous. It needs a jacket, a coat, or something because it's heavy.
But it's also a pendant.
It does have a bail for a pendant and would look spectacular as a Christmas tree ornament. And I know my mother bought Christmas tree ornaments recently, and I wasn't there, but she came home and I saw the price that she paid for these ornaments. It was exorbitant. It was so expensive. And none of them were as nice as this would be for an ornament.
Mm-hmm.
It's really whimsical. It would be great if you had a child that was into Disney, because this is very Sleeping Beauty. What's the name of the castle that this is based on that you visited?
Yes, so this is based off of the Schloss Neuschwanstein castle in Germany. And actually, interesting little fact, Walt Disney got his idea for the Cinderella castle that we all know and love in the Disney parks and in the Disney opening and the movies from the Schloss Neuschwanstein castle, but where he saw it was actually in the Oak Room in the Plaza Hotel in New York City. He saw murals painted on the wall while he was having lunch and said, "Ooh, I love that," and then ended up designing the castle from it. So yes, Schloss Neuschwanstein in Germany, very beautiful. I love the turrets at the top here. That's a little fun tour of the castle. And
this brooch comes in this,
and yeah, it's gorgeous.
It comes in 3 different colorways. This is the blue and green variant. This is not Heidi Daus, but a Heidi Daus design. So this particular design was a Heidi Daus design. This is not. This is a copy. If it was an original Heidi Daus, we would have started the bidding at around $100, if not more. So this is an opportunity to own a Heidi Daus design without the Heidi Daus price tag,
which is really good. Yes, on a navy blazer. Jenny has been to that.
Oh, cool.
Very cool, Jenny. Well, we'll start the countdown on this. I'm going to just get this because it's a little heavy for a postcard. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this on one of our fabulous. Oh, yes, that is a winner. Okay, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. And honestly, this would be a really good gift if you know anyone that's just Disney obsessed.
Yeah.
The adult is real. And yeah, that brooch is a postcard.
It would look cool on a backpack or something as well. If you had
Yeah.
a kid that was Disney backpack.
Yep. If you're going to the parks, it would be really great for that because guarantee you not many people have that.
That goes to Annie. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. That is the last of those brooches that I have. If you would like me to try and find another one for you, I am absolutely happy to do that. As you missed out, because I think I probably could get another one if I wanted to. So please just pop it in the chat if you'd like me to try and find another one. Absolutely happy to do that. Thank you so much for picking that up, Annie. I'm sure you'll love it. I'm not sure if you're going to wear it or use it as a Christmas decoration, or if it's going to go to a child or grandchild. But it's a really fun and whimsical.
It is. It's so good.
Oh,
Okay.
Annie said, I mean, let Jenny have it.
Oh, well, that's very kind.
That's very kind.
Yeah, you guys work that out and let me know.
So, okay, Jenny, you came in after the stop at 25. If you'd like to pick it up for 25, it's yours.
Okay,
It's very
Ian,
kind.
that's very kind. All right, just let me know.
Whisper said another one. I will try my utmost to get another one. Melanie as well. Steele as well.
Okay.
And Annie, I'll try and find another one, and maybe if you're interested, then it comes in a couple of colorways. As I say, there's a red and yellow, which is actually really quite cheerful. There's that blue and green, and it does come in another color, which I actually can't. I can't quite remember.
That's
what
kind of you, Annie.
That's so sweet of you, Annie. You're an absolute sweetheart.
Yes, you
An
are.
absolute sweetheart.
Okay, so our last brooch of the evening, and my light went out, I'm sorry about that, is starting off at $12 for this adorable little sheep. He's so cute with all these faux pearls on him. He is styling, Nate.
I bought this as a bit of a giggle. I think it's a really cute brooch. Don't get me wrong. I think it is super cute. This is a contemporary brooch. I think it's a super adorable, but it's a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing about the fact that we have 6 sheep for every person here in New Zealand.
Yeah, you guys have tons of sheep.
And I mean, years ago we had 10 or 11 sheep per person, and there was an Australian, I think it appeared in an Australian paper where they referred to New Zealand as a pervert's paradise because we had 10 sheep per people, per person, which was a bit brutal. But I bought this because I thought it was really sweet and really endearing, and I thought someone might like it.
Yeah, he looks really cute on a hat. I just have always loved sheep. My mom lived next door to a house that was in charge of a live nativity scene every Christmas. And the neighborhood put it on. All the neighbors would play the different parts, and they'd bring in animals from a local place that did nativity scenes and rent outs and that kind of thing. And if I would catch them early enough when I was a kid setting up, they'd let me come pet the sheep. So that's where my love of sheep started. And it has grown. Of course, in England, I had to go take pictures of the sheep in the field. I was obsessed. I thought they were adorable. So yeah.
Oh, you are going to have a great time here. If you like taking photos of sheep,
I
bring
do.
extra camera rolls because there's a lot of sheep. Craft.
And I see Willie Joe putting in B20, but I'm not
I
sure.
think that means brooch 20. I think that might mean brooch 20. Or bid 20.
Bid
but maybe
20.
bid. And he's putting Willie Joe's put in a 20,
Yeah,
so I
20,
mean
perfect.
to say,
Okay, well, we'll get this on a little postcard, and then we'll count this down. We're going to put a sheep on a Hot Springs, Arkansas postcard. And yes, sheep probably aren't crossing the street, but he's just adorable on here. So we'll count this down at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yes, Annie, every Saturday night at 10 o'clock, we
Except-
do have a bling party.
Except next Saturday.
Yes, except next Saturday.
Except next Saturday.
Yeah, and I will be posting about that on my community tab and over on Instagram just to notify you guys I won't be here, but then we'll pick back up regular schedule.
And please note that I'm going to put a little note in the chat about the invoicing and the mailing for this particular sale, because it's a little bit of an exception to the norm. Ireland, yeah, Ireland must have lots of sheep, I bet. Okay, Ange, I'll try and find you one.
Well, I'm so glad you had fun, Annie. We're glad.
Just whisper, that's funny.
Okay, we have one brooch still available. If anybody is following on the replay or is interested, we do have this fabulous little oval sparkler.
And thank you, Jenny Mac. Thank you so much, Jenny Mac. I'm sorry I forgot to thank you for that. Thank you for picking that up.
Greg is coming to the Ohio extravaganza. Well, we will try to meet up. That will be fun. That'll be very fun. I would love to meet Greg.
Oh, that's going to make me really jealous.
I'm sure. Okay, 1.5 inches for this guy. If anyone is still interested, it is fabulously sparkly. It doesn't show up on camera. Some of these clear brooches don't show up as sparkly in person, but this is really great. And if you are interested, and it's just $22 if anyone is interested in adding this fabulous rhinestone oval brooch to their collection. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate that. Okay.
Well, Colleen's actually raised sheep. Colleen's raised sheep.
Raised sheep.
Was that
10 miles from Springfield.
Was that for meat or for wool or for both? That's interesting.
Wow, that's very cool. That's amazing. Okay, well, we will try to connect if we can. So, Greg, do email me, and we'll hopefully be able to meet up at the extravaganza.
I think we're at our final giveaway, aren't we?
Time for the giveaway. So, pay extra attention to this giveaway because there'll be a little short quiz at the end, and whoever gets that right and figures out what our connection to all the letters are that we've done tonight will win an extra special giveaway just because it's fun.
Just because it's fun. So you do not need to have purchased anything to enter our giveaway. It's our gift to you for spending your time with us. And we know it's late. We really know it's late, and we really appreciate each and every one of you. We know there are other things you could be doing. You could be party at bars, you could be at other people's sales, you could be asleep, but you've chosen to be with us, and we appreciate you. We really truly do. Our giveaways, as I say, you don't need to have purchased anything. We will cover postage. It's letters of the alphabet. Put your guess in one at a time. Guess as many times as you like. Good luck, people. Good luck.
Have fun. So this is a fantastic little stretchy bracelet that my mom curated somewhere for the sale, and she wanted me to give it away. So this is in honor of Mom. It is very fun and easy to wear.
Okay, if you're going to the Springfield Mall, Willie Joe is selling next to George the Antique Nomad at Springfield. Willie, go give George a hug or handshake from me. I would love to meet George. I think
you're selling next to George, Willie Joe. Well, I will definitely be by George's booth, so I will see you. That's exciting.
I'm totally jealous. I'm totally jealous.
Okay, and I think I see who that is going to.
Okay, let me see. Dear Angela's Vintage. I'm not sure if that was a blind guess or if she worked out the cryptic clue.
Yes. So that is Angela. Congratulations on that. And folks, can you guess? What did this spell? The first person in the chat, and I will send to Annie. That is very kind.
Oh, send to Annie. That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
Okay, first person to guess in the chat what are
What's the code? What is
the code?
cryptic code? Irish girl. Boom.
Irish girl, congrats. Yes, BSK jewelry.
Yay. That goes to Colleen. That's cool. Colleen, please email Katie to make sure she has your details so we can get an extra giveaway out to you.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm
301
writing this down. 301
by the dog building.
dog building. Okay, we are set as far as I know to be there. So we will do our best to connect. I can't always promise that things as during a show, and meeting up with people is hard, but we will try, and I'll definitely be by George. So I look forward to hopefully meeting you. Okay, that is our sale tonight, guys. Man, 2 hours and 50 minutes. We were chatty this evening.
Chatty, super chatty.
All right. I think the codes were fun. We might have something like that in the future for you. And Nate, thanks for doing this with me. I really enjoyed the sale.
Oh, no, thank you. There are a lot of new people here, and you might not know what the regulars know is that Katie does all of the invoicing for me, all of the packing. And if you're a new buyer, you're going to love the packaging that Katie does. It is just exceptional. Truly exceptional. People are constantly telling us that they keep the boxes with the wax seals and the little bags and things. So Katie does a great job. So all thanks to you, Katie. I'm just a disembodied, strange sounding voice in a different time zone over the other side of the world.
Well, Nate, I just adore you, and I'm so glad we met and were able to do this fun thing together. So next week, we will not be having a sale, but the week after, do tune back in for another fabulous bling party. We look forward to seeing you. And of course, stay tuned to my Instagram, vintage_and_vinyl, because I'll be posting all kinds of updates along my trip. And of course, follow Nate at _soul_Nate_. And of course, check out his latest content on YouTube. He's got some really great stuff if you love gemstones.
Thank you. I've got one more video to post. Well, to film and post, and then I will be done with my gemstone hoard.
Well, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this Saturday evening. And I hope, as always, friends, that you will save that vintage, spin that vinyl, and binge YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone.
Toodaloo, kangaroos.